All right, welcome back in, everybody. It is beginning of the Eastern Sea DLC Part 2. After we were so rudely interrupted last time, hopefully we will have a steady stream today with no interruptions. We shall see. We shall see. We started the DLC. We did not get very far because, as I mentioned, we got interrupted. But we sailed all the islands, so we have visited everything except for Immortal's village, where we're supposed to go. We were not allowed on Nameless Island, and we made it down here to Mist Island, where we were turning in things we had found to Qingzhou, and I believe we weren't even done with that, so that is where we are starting today. Unlike most Taoists who pursue serenity and seclusion, Penglai disciples value freedom and living without restraint. What others see as chaos, we see as clarity within. The ancestors created the bottomless gourd, was a truly wise man who could handle his drinks. This gourd is always filled with fine wine. When empty, just opening the lid would release a rich, intoxicating aroma. Unfortunately, it hasn't held good wine in ages. Maybe the gourd itself is craving a drink. Could you help me find some fine wine for it? How about a jug of Treasure Nectar Brew, Persian wine, and Snowball Nectar? That's more than enough. I happen just to have that. Well, here you go. According to my Shifu, the founder of the Penglai sect and his wife were a famous chivalrous couple, and one of their stories is well known within the sect. The founder's wife cared for nothing for gold or jewels, so the founder presented her with a song courtship of the phoenixes. She was deeply moved and sailed across the sea in search of rare treasures to make him a robe herself, the very phoenix robe before you. Even after centuries, the fabric hasn't decayed at all. It was her way of showing her love, wishing her bond would last forever. Hi, Salik. Welcome in, men. Unfortunately, their time has passed and the robe has gathered dust. Could you bring me one portion of musk, olibanum, agla wood, and ambrodris satchel to help me restore the artifact? Yeah, I sure could. This batch of brocade is superb and more than enough to repair the lotus robe. Please wait here, I'll start the repairs. A few moments later. We get the lotus robe. Equip 3 of the 8 immortal artifacts. Every turn restore HP and MP equal to 4 times constitution. Has some crit. Equip 2 pieces when below half HP. Composing is increased, and it has some damage reduction. Fine. Thank you for this. Since we haven't recovered all 8 artifacts, I'll leave this in your care for now. Maybe it help you on your journey. Got any more? The Phoenix robe is woven from rare materials and carries unique orchid fragrance. By using these 4 rare scents, I hope to renew that aroma and restore the artifact. Alright. Again, just some more stats. Can revive once, applying 5 stacks of ignited to enemies within 36 grids of you. It's done. Thank you for this. Since we haven't recovered all 8 artifacts, I'll leave it here. Will fate favor someone like me? Okay, yeah, super unfortunate that we got interrupted in the middle of that, because now I've totally lost track of everything. So, repair the bottomless gourd. So we need the Treasure Nectar Brew. I don't remember where that one is. The Persian wine, I believe, was from Immortal Crossing. Snowball Nectar, I think that's relatively common, but I don't remember Treasure Nectar Brew. Okay, some ingots, that'll be fine. We can definitely do those. Winter Spring, I don't know what Winter Spring is. I'm assuming it's an herb. Journey to Immortal Island, and that's the other quest. Okay. We don't have all the artifacts though, so I know we've missed at least 1 or 2. So I think one of these islands I did not find a treasure on, I'm sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming there's 1 per island just based on head count. Let me pop my nose up there and just look at those islands while it's in the top of my head. I think it might be Crab Island that I didn't find anything on. We shall see. Okay, so crab's right here. I'm pretty sure we got one off of Jade, but you know what? Let's just start at the top. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to remind myself where we stopped so suddenly last time. Okay. If I found the treasure here, there should just be a chest. I may not have found this one. Oh, I may not have found this one. Speaking of chest. Yoink. Or it may have been that one. Ah, it was the whirlpool. Yeah. Okay, we got that one. I remember this. That's one. Okay. Pretty certain about that. Where's my exit? I remember that one. Next would be over on is it crab or Jade or Crab, whatever this one is. Okay, and yep, I remember that one. We had to get the key from the pirate. Actually, no, we got the key from fishing. But I do remember that one. Okay, Radiance Island. Okay. Pop on up there. I'm gonna alt tab for 1 second and just change something I'm seeing on my monitoring software. There we go. Just so I can keep an eye on that. Okay, we found a treasure chest around the corner. I don't know if that was the treasure. I'm gonna assume yes on this one. I guess I could poke the edge here quick. Just to make sure we don't have any more hidden walkways. Yeah, I see a guy up there with a treasure chest. I'm pretty sure that was it here. I'm willing to say yes to that. Okay, so that one was done. Ugh, it's so unfortunate we got interrupted at that point of all points. Okay, they wouldn't let me on Nameless Island. I need to go to Immortal first, so Thunder Island next. Other than just double checking these, I don't believe there's anything on these islands we need to do. Heck yeah, that's pirates. The brocade is kind of useful to me. It's kind of funny. I noticed when I was loading the game up, I just passed 80 hours in this game. And I think we had maybe 3 or 4 hours on my account when I started this playthrough. So I played it just a smidgen when it released. I thought this entire playthrough was going to be 40-50 hours tops. Now, admittedly, I'm a lot slower when I stream than I would be in, you know, playing by myself. I can read things in my head faster than I can read them out loud. Ow. But that is a lot more time. People told me that they thought I was maybe halfway through the game, give or take. So, yeah. little more than I bit off a little more than I thought, I guess. Okay, yeah, these guys are no problem. 3 brocade. Okay, these guys are actually really good for brocade farming. I may actually have some time and be able to do a little let off stream at some point. Okay, Thunder Island's over here. Okay, and I do remember the thunder and lightning. It was very, very frightening. And I remember opening that chest. Okay, I remember this one. Yes. I guess just to tell the end of what I hope is the end of the story. So after all these internet problems, they have replaced my modem. They have multiple times gone up to my drop and made sure it's tightened. Checked it. They checked the signal booster down the road. They assured me they checked the stuff they worked on before. Spoilers. They found a cracked wire. I have no idea how you get a cracked wire, but they found a cracked wire down the street, and they were working on that the other day. And then yesterday morning, I was monitoring really closely before we had Dominion stream, and we had a full outage at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and the estimated repair time was like 3:30. So I was like, what the heck? Okay, they will not let me on Turtle Island. It came back a little earlier than that. And since then, it's been really, really, really good. We made it through the entirety of Dominions last night. It was a shortish stream, it was only like 5.5 hours with no frame drop. So in my mind, I think the node that started all this trouble that I kept begging them, please go take another look. Just please look at it again, because this all started when that happened. I think it just blew up. And they finally had to replace the darn thing. And it's been good since. Now, you know, saying that out loud, it'll probably break in 2 seconds, because that's how things usually go for me. But I'm vaguely hopeful that maybe we have got a resolution. Why did that screen shake right there? Are these islands all turtles? Okay, I feel like we did not find a treasure chest on this island. Just to be clear. I don't feel like we've got one. I haven't seen... Okay, there was one here that was opened. Okay, so they really like these shrubs to put chests in. I should just run through all the shrubs. Aha! Okay, not a piece of the secret thing we're looking for. How did I get this chest and I didn't get that chest? How does that work? Alright, sure. Okay, I literally do not know how many of the items we've gotten. But we have several to work on, and I have several islands I can't get to. So, I'm pretty confident in saying I found the ones I can find. Okay, so Immortal Village Island is where we're supposed to go, and I'm supposed to touch sand and then run off to Nameless Island, is what people were talking about last time. Shipwreck? Doesn't do anything. Okay, in we go. Oh, that's a cool stele. How do they have a blooming cactus on a tropical island? Grandpa Lou! Ho ho! Little Wei Yu has finally returned! Don't be so welcoming. If you hadn't secretly helped her, how could this little girl slipped away without my knowledge? It's Madame Boo. You know how dangerous the seas have been lately, and this girl, you've watched her grow up. How could you not worry? Young people need to experience the world. You can't expect her to stay cooped up on Immortal's Island her whole life. Besides, Wei Yu has returned safely, hasn't she? With our ancestors' blessings, no harm could come to her. Grandma, please don't be angry with Gramps Lou. I was the one who insisted on leaving. You can punish me. Punish you? With the spirit ceremony approaching, how could I at such a crucial time? Alright, enough of this. Why don't you introduce your guests instead? I know Grandma loves me too much to stay angry. Allow me to introduce Madame Boo, my grandmother and current High Priestess of Immortal Island. And here's Gramps Luda, leader of the island natives. Don't let his appearance deceive you. In his prime, he was the most skilled hunter. I am Yuan Yi. Miss Boo invited me to visit the island. It's my honor to meet you both. Ah, young man from Ning, as handsome as I was in my youth. Oh, please, everyone here knows better than that. Hey now, woman, stop spoiling my moment. Never mind them. Come, I have something special to show you. Should we just leave them like this? Once they start bickering, it goes on for ages. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 pillars, 8 items to find. No wonder they call this Immortal's Island. It truly is heaven on earth. Well, Immortal Falls is certainly magnificent, but it's not the most beautiful sight on our island. Immortal Falls? Could this possibly be, what could possibly be more beautiful than this? Well, unfortunately, you can't see that particular view right now. When the time comes, I'll surely take you there and feast your eyes. I'll hold you that promise. Squeak, squeak, and chuckle. Oh ho! The monkeys are really excited about that. Do you know the story behind Immortal Falls' name? Immortal Island, Immortal Falls, everything here seems to bear the word immortal, though I wonder who it refers to. Don't you already know? You mean Master King Yu? Precisely. This island became a sanctuary after Master King Yu's journey across the sea, and this legacy was lies hidden within these very falls. Immortal Falls, Master King Yoon's legacy? How do we obtain the legacy? Before passing away, Master King Yoon left clues across the islands about unlocking the legacy. However, these clues were split into 2 parts. We must locate both before we can claim the legacy. Do you know where to find the clues? One lies at Monkey Mountain, the other on Turtle Island. Monkey Mountain stands on Immortal Island's northern side, named for its resident monkeys. Our people worship not only ancestral spirits, but also the mountain spirits and sea spirits. These monkeys are our revered mountain spirits. Mountain spirits, Monkey Mountain. When we set sail, you mentioned Turtle Island. Is there another small island near Immortal Island? That's right, Turtle Island lies southeast of Immortal Island, about half an hour's journey by boat. This Turtle Island, is it named after the turtle inhabitants? Are these sea spirits worshipped by your people? Exactly. Turtle Island hosts many sea turtles, and sea spirits we revere here. You seem quite familiar with the legacy. Knowing you've already attempted to unlock the secrets then? Well, I have indeed tried, and I've actually solved the mystery of Immortal Falls. Then why haven't you claimed the legacy? Because behind the falls lies one final test. Despite several attempts, I still cannot overcome it. I believe that since Master King Yoon's legacy involves martial arts, perhaps the final trial requires someone of exceptional martial talent. So that's why you sought me out, though I'm uncertain if I possess such an ability. Oh, humble ye here. Just give it your best. I trust my judgment in this. Since you've solved the previous steps, shall we proceed directly to the final challenge? Considering Master King Yoon designed these trials, they must be interconnected somehow. You're right. This being a great master's legacy, we shouldn't seek shortcuts. Let's start from the beginning and solve this mystery properly. Okay, I can do that. Ah, Grandma. You little rascal, slipping away when I wasn't looking. You and Grand Blue were in deep discussion, and since Mr. Yuan came all the way with me, we couldn't be poor hosts, right? You always have an excuse ready. Ah, I barely used any strength. Stop pretending. My granddaughter's quite a mischief maker. She must have caused you much trouble. I apologize on her behalf. Miss Boo is a simple and clever young woman. She has nothing but helpful. See, Grandma? See what? He is simply being too polite to tell me your misdeeds. Enough now. I just finished arguing with Lu Da. I don't have the energy to debate with you. Mr. Yuan, since you've returned from Immortal Falls with Wei Yu, I assume she told you about Immortal's legacy? She has, though I wonder, why do your people revere Master King Yoon as an immortal? Who knows for sure what happened 100 years ago? Since you seek to inherit Master King Yoon's legacy, perhaps you should uncover these mysteries yourself. Of course, that makes sense. Wei Yu, come with me for a moment. If you wish to seek Immortal's legacy, I won't stand in your way. But with the spirit ceremony approaching, don't miss the appointed date. Don't worry, Grandma. When have I ever failed at something important? Though you're playful, you know your duties well. I'll say no more. There's something else. Recently, that person sent another message. After 100 years of seclusion from the world, I never imagined we'd face such circumstances. Don't worry, Grandma. Master King Yoon didn't retreat to Eastern Sea out of fear. You focus on spirit ceremony preparations. Master King Yoon's legacy, this time I'll surely unlock its secrets. I believe you can unlock it, but child, you must also trust me and your Grandpa Lu. We won't let you face those challenges alone. Peacock Feather Fan Advanced Blueprint. Okay. All right, we came out of that one. Let's just peek. What's over here? Monkey Mountain. The slopes look rather treacherous. For humans, perhaps, but to the monkeys born and raised here, it's as flat as a courtyard. Hey, Crazy Cookie. By the way, both Snow Mouse and Old Monkey call this mountain home. Squeak and chuckle. How's it going? I'm doing all right. How are you? Snow Mouse, come to think of it, it's a monkey. Why do you call it a mouse? Well, you'll have to ask Snow Mouse how we mount. Squeak. If only I could understand monkey speech. Did you actually think I was serious? The story is quite simple. This little fellow is quite a glutton and often sneaks in the village to steal fruits and grains. So I set a trap and caught the little thief. When I found it, it was still clutching stolen fruit, just like a little mouse. Aha, I see now. Who would have thought this tiny monkey would be such a glutton? Squeak and yell. I understand that. It's protesting. Indeed. Oh, ho, ho. Third day off of work. Got so much rest. Oh, dude. Yeah. Getting a 3-day weekend is so nice. When I'm normally at work, like a 2-day weekend, I barely feel like I'm almost back to being human, and then you go back on Monday. With a 3-day weekend, I feel like I actually get rested. Where are they going? The summit, where the clue we seek lies. They haven't returned to Monkey Mountain in quite some time and must be homesick. Let's hurry and catch up. All right, I actually don't want to do Monkey Mountain. Chatter and yell. I knew you had too much of a soft spot for me. Let's go. Okay, I want to go check this other island I'm supposed to unlock. So I'm gonna zip out of here. We're not gonna explore it right now. People were pretty insistent that we just touch ground here. And then we need to head to Nameless Island, so northeast. 4 days off? Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I am not looking forward to going back. I've had way too much fun working on the channel over the summer. Underestimated how long it would take to finish anything, though. I thought we were going to have so many more things done. That's okay. More to do in the future. Ever since venturing out away from Jinghu's turmoil, the idea of settling here permanently has grown increasingly tempting. Then what do you think of this island? It's nearly as beautiful as Immortal's Island. Indeed. This was once Master King Yoon's retreat. Recently, Grandma brought people here to restore it and constructed several new houses. Would you consider becoming the island's new owner? I'm a landed noble now. You knew I'd come here? Of course I did. My divination showed I'd find great help, and the fact that it's you makes me even all the more happier. You're too kind. I'm not sure I can accept this. Then what shall we do with all this? Well, if you're not really fond of the idea, I guess we'll have to let the island fall back into neglect. Come with me. Let's see if the island appeals to you. We're checking out her vast tracts of land. Mr. Yuin, you're finally here. Hashan? The High Priestess appointed me here to assist you with the odd tasks like mining, farming, fishing. You can entrust this place to me whenever it's needed. As long as I'm here, the island will be What were the High Priestess words again? Ship, shape, and orderly. That's it. You can count on me to keep everything in order. Great, I truly appreciate that. No trouble at all. I grew up fishing for a living here. If you need anything, just let me know. Nameless Island houses a mine, a fish pond, and an herb field, each producing one batch of materials every 30 minutes, and every location stores up to 20 batches. Okay, hang on. So 300, so 600 minutes would be full. 600 minutes is 10 hours. You can harvest all the stored materials at Hashan or at the stage station. Here, these are our recent yields. Cha-ching. Okay, that is quite a lot. The mines, ponds, and other resources are located northwest of the island. Feel free to explore. If you don't have time, I can arrange to deliver the goods to Ning on a regular schedule, so you can collect them at any stage station. Okay, good to know. Those are probably the fast travel spots. That's actually a really smart way to do that. All right, let's chat. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay, if I click harvest, okay, that just gives me the stuff. Monkeys have free spirits just like I do, and even mice too. So why can't a monkey be called Snow Mouse? I mean, sure. Swoosh, swoosh. Titan, what are you doing? Well, I noticed the horse was dusty, so I figured, wait a second. The hidden master has dialogue? That's hilarious. I've always considered you a friend. You don't really have to go out of your way. Oh, it's nothing, as long as you don't mind my clumsy hands. You're letting me join your travels, and I couldn't be more grateful. I just want to help however I can. Look at me, just chatting away while it's still messy here. You go rest inside, I'll get this cleaned up in no time. Swoosh, swoosh. Friend. Yeah, that was a little creepy, but sure. I'll catch a big one next time. Is this like gonna be a house for like each companion? It's kind of what I'm picking up here. Okay, wood chopping area. Nameless Island houses places for foraging, tailoring, alchemy, and cooking. You can use them at any time. That is really nice. That is really nice. Tailor. Forge. Okay. We may have to peek our nose into the tailoring for a second, but I want to finish looking around on the island. Oh, geez, we have like a whole martial area. This is Li Tai Arena on Nameless Island. Use Li Tai Duel function to let party members spar. The battle Li Tai is divided into two sides. Choose an empty spot and a side. Select a party member to deploy to this side. All party members can be deployed in battle. Select the side you want to control. Start the battle after deploying all members. Am I able to actually grind martial points here? Because that would actually be kind of useful. Is this a wild boar? Out here in the open sea? Where did you find a boar? Ah, when our boat passed Jade Island this morning, I chased it down. Took quite a lot of effort. It's just right for roasting tonight. Looks like it's going to be quite a feast. Got a bunch of raw meat. It's an honor to have a friend like you in Jinghu. Oh, thank you. Holy moly, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. The moon's bright shine, a stunned sight divine. This is top grade Dragon Phoenix tea. Want to have a try? Wait, is this the one Mr. Lee spent a long time drying a few days ago? I didn't think he'd actually give it a try, give it away. I'll give it a try then. You'd better hide this. If Mr. Lee finds out, I can't save you. You're the one who should be careful. Oh, geez, what did you do? Troublemaker. Big J! Oh, you rascal. Okay, so nothing here. Random crab on the dock. Okay, let's go talk to him. Just a shortcut. This is quite a construction. Holy moly. If you need anything from me, just ask. All right, no problem. Okay, done over here, maybe, sorta, kinda. Mr. Kong, why are you collecting seashells? Mr. Yuan, I just thought they looked pretty. I figured Miss Luan might like them. I see. I've got a few here. You can have them. Haha, thank you. Here's a few things I picked up along the way in exchange. Oysters, razor clams, some mantis shrimp. Cool. Hey, there's my mount. Interesting. Why can't everyone live in peace? Why must people stir up trouble? True dat. You don't say. Not been down here. Holy moly, this place is way bigger than what I was expecting. Yee, when can we go out and play again? I don't even know where I'm at. I'm like, okay, we're north of where we started. Okay. Got my bearings again. Got a big turtle. Are you gonna be a mount too someday? Use the storage point to mine. Fishing pond or herb bomb to harvest specific materials. There was a pond right where you were, Mr. Yi. Why come all the way here? It's not often I get to sail out this far out. How can I miss the chance to fish in open waters? Testing the sea with a single rod, reeling in clouds. There's something special about fishing out here. Here, take these. This is today's catch. I'm sure you'll make better use of them than I would. Looks like you had quite a haul. Thank you. Nice. Okay, our fishing pond with a giant frog in it and a ferret. Miss Xingguan, what are you doing here? Mr. Yuan, are you surprised to see me here get my hands in the dirt instead of practicing swordplay? I never thought that you'd know much about farming. Even those furrows are neater than the mess and fields behind Wudang Mountain. Back at Baibo school, I helped my Shifu tend the vegetable garden. She always said to have a tranquil heart for the sword, you first need to understand how things grow. Want to try this? I watered these mountains with mountain spring water yesterday. It's fresh and sweet. Your Shifu will surely love it. Great, I'll pick some more then. I'll help you. Ginger and yams. Okay, so I'm assuming that is fish. That is, I guess, herbs. And then that's gonna... Wow! Okay, I guess you can retire and start his drug empire with this kind of money. Holy moly. Just out of curiosity, mine can't be harvested. Okay, so I just literally have to wait for the timer. High grade vital elixir Sprigum. All right. Listen not to the rain beating against the trees. Why don't you slow down and chant with ease? So one thing this does do, if you don't have somebody in front of a hut, that kind of is a indicator you don't have a character. So we have some empty huts, which I know there's a bunch more characters we haven't got to yet. Everything that happened in Tanqing City now feels like a dream, but if the grievances have been forgiven, why does the flute still carry a hint of sadness? Is this my hut? Looks pretty important. Okay, we got a campfire, and somebody has a little grass tent hut. A camel. Sure. Man, this place is way bigger than I thought it would be. Zanur, your Nanshin spear play is really impressive. I heard you practicing at dawn. You're truly dedicated. I do what I can. There's always a chance of trouble at the border. If I don't push myself, how could I ever live up to Madame Mu's teachings? Your commitment is admirable. Here's a towel, but everyone needs to balance hard work and rest. Why not take a break? You're right. Earlier, when you made that third move, if you dropped your elbow a bit more, you could extend your force longer. Ah, no wonder it felt a bit weak at the end. Since you're here, how about we practice for a bit? Of course, whenever you're ready. Okay. Apparently, you just wanted to watch her towel herself down. I may actually need to fight this. She's one of my equipped characters. This actually could go badly. There. Luckily, we seem to be dodging like crazy. Okay, we're gonna be just fine. I need to double check. What are we running? Okay, we burn our sword key for extra damage. That's fine. And then you should probably be on Tiger. Agility damage. Yeah, you should be on Tiger. Get the damage buff going. Oh, that crit. That crit, though. So good. Oh, we didn't finish her off. I reached for my coffee. Ooh. Not bad, though. That's like the hardest fight he's had in quite a while, actually. Delicious coffee. I think I would guard the borders in the future like my ancestors did, but I'll never forget the time we spent together. Is she letting me down easy? Is that what that just was? Okay, I think we've done everybody. You have a lot of cats and a rabbit. Let's check the crafting. And now I just need to... Somebody, I believe, told me that the resource timer is not in-game time. It's real-life time. So if I boot up the game every, I guess, twice a day, I can at least collect those resources for free. It's a dang shame I didn't do that last time before we got interrupted. It's a dang shame. Okay, let's see what we can do. The Qingyang Sword Advanced Blueprint. This is a... What tier are you? You're a mythic item. I'm not sure what tier you are. Qingyang Sword Advanced Blueprint. What are you using? Okay, you are using that. My other sword wielders are also using that. Okay, I want to get the party settled first. So let's check the fan next. Gilded Taji fan is a class 3 premium. That should be a fist weapon. Oh no, I didn't learn the recipe. I just got. Learn all. Forge. Peacock, it's only a level 6. So that is probably not better than what she has. Hey Reese, good morning. I wish there were more Wushu RPGs. Me too. And let me put a caveat on that. And I wish they were decently translated. Because there's a couple other ones that I'm very interested in. But they basically rely on fan translations, which sometimes are better than professional ones, but I don't like relying on a mod. There's no guarantee of support. Someday it breaks and never gets fixed, etc., etc. There is one, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's one of those like time management games where you're like going to a martial school and like you have to choose your activities each day that I'm very interested in. I think that would be interesting to do on the channel. But there's no translation. The other one, Reese, have you played Hero's Adventure? That's another pretty huge, same thing. That is well translated, or at least pretty decently translated. Okay, I don't think this Peacock Feather fan is actually better than what we're currently using, so that's out. Oops. So next would be, do we have is it Saber? Having a moment here. Yeah, Saber. I guess while we're here, Saber and Polearm. Okay, Saber, the Runshi Saber Advanced Blueprint. I might be able to make that. I might be able to make that. That's a Mystic level item. And what do you have? Not. It's Mortar Stick. Yeah, we got that from the Nothingness or whatever they were called. Okay, if I was gonna make this, I would need 2 more wrought iron. Let's see how far we can get into making this. I have not farmed since last time we did crafting, so I don't think we're gonna have too much stuff. We need 3 mercury. So I would need to make cinnabar. Oh, I already have cinnabar. Okay, that's 1. Okay, coal is going to be a big problem. 2, 3. Okay, and then I would need 2 siderite ingots. Siderite. Okay, we can do that. Okay, but I need some more coke, because we need 4 coke. Okay, I think we can make one of those. Yes. Oh, unrivaled weaponsmith I just got. Nice. You tried that one? Yes. I read the novels. Yeah, I haven't had as much time recently, but I used to read a lot of just all kinds of light translated novels. I wish there were more well-translated ones for that too. Sometimes it sucks when you're like a few hundred chapters in and then in like the translator gets dropped and it's like, oh, thanks. You know, I didn't just spend like, 30 hours reading this novel. Okay, so this is a big upgrade. Holy moly. Yeah, that is a huge upgrade. That's like almost triple the attack. 50% more crit. More attack, some Saver Mastery, extra bleeding. When attacking, restores HP equal to 17%. Wow. Yes. That's all I have to say. Yes. Okay, and then we want to look at spears, but I'm probably out of juice because we just don't have any coal. Somebody mentioned there's somewhere I can buy coal. Does anyone happen to remember where that is? I totally spaced. Yeah. Okay, we don't have any dragon wood, so that's already out. If we drop down one more, still needs dragon wood. Okay, this one might be doable, but we've already got that, so that's no good. Okay, then I would want to look at the tailor. Okay, we were making rhino hide, I think. I would need some more coke and some more wrought iron. I don't think I can do that because we're out of coal. All right, let's look at alchemy. Okay, I have not found velvet antlers or a velvet Elvis. I still need more ginseng. I don't really know a good place to get that. Merc Forest or Herb Valley. Merc Forest doesn't have a lot of collection points. Okay, we could make these. Restore stamina, don't care. Increase defense by 8. And all I need is some lead. All right, we might be able to make a couple lead. We're gonna, again, run out of coal, though. Let's just max it out. Yes. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Okay, so Dural. Okay, so we can make 3 sets of this, which is exactly how much rhino horn I have. Okay, max, yes. Cha-ching. He's looking forward to that one. Okay, velvet. More mercury, more rhino horn. Okay, we could make 1. Upping my MP. I'm not running out of MP ever. So unless the character has something that scales off of it, this is going to be towards the end. Extra evasion would be good, but I don't have the stuff. Stamina, no. 5 defense, and nobody has taken these. I need more lead. These taste sweet. These taste like wall candy. Yeah, I think you should cut down on your lead intake and your mercury intake. Okay, toad coats, we hate those. If I had toad coats, we have quite a lot that we could actually make here. He has consumed these. Toad coats, I need to remember that. Don't care about that one. Don't care about that one. Permanent increase max stamina by 50. I would really like one of those. Yes. I can only take 1. I don't think stamina matters for anyone else, right? He's the only one that matters for stamina. Increase MP, defense. Okay, he has maxed this out, but other people could use them. I'm not going to do that, though. We could save the lead for higher tier ones. Crit rate. He's already finished that one. Stupid toad. Gold. Okay. The long short of all this is I just need more. We just need more. Okay, extra defense. I actually could do... Wait. Yeah, sure. Extra attack needs gold. Toad. MP, don't care. Stamina, don't care. MP, stamina. Max HP. Toad coats. Okay. Toad coats is one of the big holdups, and lead, weirdly enough. Okay, so starting on Yi. Defense 2, use. Confirm. You have maxed out. I wish it would show me who is maxed out here. I guess it does. I guess it's that number. You are probably permanently in the party. Let's start juicing her up. There you go. Max stamina. Okay, they won't even let other people use that. That's good. Yes. Where have you been all my life? 50 stamina. 8 defense. Yep. Firm. Max. Yes. He just got 24 more defense. Not, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much, but it feels like a lot. Max MP. Sure. Max HP. Sure. Yummy, yummy. Vitality peel. Restore stamina. I don't need that at the moment. Meridian points. I'm gonna hold on to those in case we need them. Mystery chests. I will open those. A flute. He said, okay, a bunch of gifts, basically. More meridian points. Movement speed. Monsters don't attack. Defense 3. Yes. Confirm. Okay. We are turning Yi into quite the monster here. He's been taking his supplements. Okay, let's make a save because I've been thinking around for quite a long time. Okay, I think we're done here, basically. We've probably been here for 10 minutes, so just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go check to the collection. Yee, come here quick with me. The 1,000 myriad badass pills. I mean, you could be an alchemy sect, right? Look, it's this rock. It came to life and even winked at me. You pervert rock. Oh, it's a spiny soft shell turtle. Looks like it got tangled up in a fishnet. Whoa, you're right. The net's cutting into it. I'll help cut you free. But will that hurt it? Don't worry. Ancient records say sea spirits block pain when in danger. Hold here for me. Like this? Yeah. Oh, its tail just touched me. Good luck, little turtle bro. Next time, be careful. Try not to get tangled up in the net again. What you should be worried about is the ribbon you tied to its flipper just now. Yeah, that's just wearing your Tai Chi ribbon. Fishers will know it's under our protection. Eee, look! It's turning back and nodding at us. Black Horn's headband. Okay, not particularly useful. The non-crafted ones just don't have much stats. Like we've got that weird tier 1 item from somewhere, and that's like the only non-crafted item that's particularly good. And it's just because it's so many tiers above me. Okay, what I wanted to do, well, I guess we don't have to talk to those, right? We can talk to Shang. Actually, what is this? A weird skeleton on my island. Okay, harvest? Okay, not yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think we're done here. Careful, don't damage the cargo. Oh, didn't expect to see you again so soon. Captain Bai, why are you here? Did Miss Boo hire you again? I did. Whenever Captain Bai sailed, he always brought back the necessities for us. Nameless Island is now in your care, and I thought I'd spare you from making the round trips all the time, so I asked him to gather supplies from Ning. Did you make your equipment? I made what I could, Mateus, but that really translated into like a weapon. I need coal and I need other things. We did a crafting thing before we left, and that used up most of my materials. Nameless Island is now in your care, and I thought I'd spare you from making round trips all the time, so I asked him to gather supplies from Ning. I see. Thank you for doing this, Captain. Aha, it's nothing. The goods are almost all unloaded. I'll take my leave. Asan, show Mr. Yuan what we brought. Right away, Captain. And welcome in, Mateus. All right, Seaman San, what do you got? Captain Bai sent me to deliver these goods. Take a look. Do you have coal? Because I could really use coal. Flour, okay, so cooking supplies, basic linen, toad coat. Toad coat. Yes. Can I just type in here? Give me like 50 of these. Yes. We're gonna go cook. We're gonna go cook. Eggs, fava beans. I don't think I need any of these. Okay, bear. Okay, we're gonna be able to do some more alchemy for sure here. Okay, rhino horn, that's something I did need. Let's do like 10 of those. I gotta be a little careful how crazy I go on this. Velvet antlers is another one that we didn't have any of. Musk, we were okay. Brocade, oh, that's nice, I can buy it. Okay, I think that's it for now. Unfortunately, he doesn't have coal. Coats for toads? What'll they come up with next? Well, obviously the new winter line. Okay, toad coats were something that we needed desperately for a whole bunch of recipes. It didn't buy 10, it bought 1 apparently. Okay, well, I'll be back. Okay, toad. I wish I could filter these a little bit. Okay, here we are. All right, so I can make 13 of these. They increase evasion. Tons of people need them. Sure. Make 8 of them, apparently. Okay, don't care about confusion. Okay, I need Chung Xiong. I can buy some more of that. Stamina, don't care. Code coats, max HP, yes. Max, yes. Okay, more antlers. All right, Yi, use, yes. Okay, he's reached his maximum. Let's juice her up again. She's the furthest behind. Okay, and then you, the second most behind. Okay, evasion, you get first dibs. Okay, you are maxed out. Oh, I know that because it says 3. I need to remember that. Okay, we'll do her. And then her. And then her. Okay, and then we're out. Okay, so I need some more antlers. If only this guy had coal, we could actually probably craft a couple more things. You can pick up coal on Immortal Crossing. Okay, I'm gonna definitely need to do that. Okay, so antlers. I don't know. I typed in 10, but apparently it didn't like that. Is that better? Maybe I didn't click outside of it. And what else was there? Chungji. They don't sell. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm not going to grind out my cooking at the moment, but that's another thing I can probably do. Now that we have this, I'll be a little more... Hopefully I won't get caught at the end of stream, and we'll be able to grind this out. Okay, bear gallbladder. Okay, I need 10 bear gallbladders. And some ginseng if he has it. 10 bear gallbladders and some ginseng. I wish he would walk over next to the crafting area instead of be over here. 10 bear gallbladders. Yes. And some ginseng, but I don't see ginseng for sale. Okay. Ignore the second. Oh, I'm not high enough to actually be able to make these. Or am I? Requires level 10? Yeah, insufficient level. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay, we can make... I don't care about those. That would be good XP, but I don't really want to restore stamina, frankly. Okay, maybe we are done then. Lingzi? Cordyceps. Lingzi and Cordyceps. Lingzi and Cordyceps. Lingzi. Okay, I don't see Cordyceps. Yeah, okay, he's done. Okay, I think we might be done here. I'm just missing things I can't buy at this point. Max, like I said, nobody's struggling with MP at the moment, so those are really low on my list, and they're using some of my rare stuff. Yeah, Lingzi is something I need. Stamina restore. Need lead. I might be able to make a mercury. I think I could probably make a mercury. Yep, with my last coke. And then, of course, I have to find the dang thing. Permanently increases attack by 8. Yes. Yes. Alright, you get dibs. There we go. I did do the one that did max stamina, Mateus. Very happy. I mean, look at this. This is so much better than when I was trying to grind with like 150 stamina. It increased me by 50, if that's the one we're talking about. There are 3. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I think we're done here for the time being, at least. Maybe I do... I think we're done here for the time being. There might be some other things to trigger, but that's okay. Let's make another save here. One is 200. Wow. I mean, that would be like 50% increase. Okay, so we need to go check the monkeys. We need to go to Turtle Island. Look for legacy clues. Those are the two things we need to do. Siderite ore. Okay. Yeah, the ore will come. I think we'll just let that. Pentatreasure Nectar Brew. Any hints on where I can find that? I don't recognize that name. I recognize and have the other two. Go to Monkey Mountain, explore Monkey Mountain. Okay, I think we're gonna do that one first. So I want to go south, southwest. Hey, Starshot, how's it going? Yeah, you know what? Sure. You guys are so fast, and Brocade is definitely going to be used. I'm so excited that there's a decent chance that my internet is finally fixed. You guys have no idea how annoying and stressful it has been for like 4 weeks. Especially compared to normal, where normally I don't even look over there because I just can assume that my internet's working. Yeah, and I do need to do some of these fights because I do still need a bunch of martial points on some of these characters, so definitely is something I should be doing. Yeah, look at that. That's not a bad amount. That really is not a bad amount. Yeah, that's good. That's just good. That's all I have to say about that. It's just good. Okay, Immortal Island. We'll go check the monkeys. Are you something different? Ah, yeah. We harvested stuff. Hole plus 12. Oh my goodness, I see what you guys are saying. This is one set of materials I just got. I see what you mean. Man, I wish we had gotten that before ending stream last time. Okay, is what it is. All right, let's actually talk to villagers this time. Miss Boo is the successor of the Immortal. Oh, okay. She's tempting me in by landing me. I think she's trying to land G in more ways than one. That sacred tree is even older than Grandpa Boonong. Good lad, I hear your sect Wudang is one of the top sects in Central Plains. You have some real skills. Wudang's heritage runs deep. I'm still young and have just scratched the surface. You folks from Central Plains are just too humble. Wei already told us how impressive you are. I'd like you to help train our island's warriors. What do you think? Master King Yun left martial arts here. How come the warriors didn't learn the fan techniques like Miss Boo? The technique Wei Yu uses? Even members of the Boo family haven't all learned it. Most of our warriors only know basic techniques. I see. Sure, I can help. I'd be glad to help. Wudang has some beginner level techniques focused on diligent practice. Your warriors can definitely pick them up. Really, that's great. I'll gather the warriors right away. Oh, okay, we're doing it now. Gotcha. Sure. $250 martial points. So these martial arts from Central Plains, thank you for teaching us. Aha, impressive. You're a fine young man and handsome too, just like I was back in the day. This dish is made with fish I caught, fresh and piping hot. Give it a try. Thank you, it smells delicious. Sure. Can I just spam this for some reason? I didn't even look to see how many points it gave. Is that worth my time at all? Actually, considering I don't have to walk anywhere, that's not terrible. Okay, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I should remember I can just come spam that. That's something I can do while I'm like eating. I can just spam auto battles on that. I'm getting old, can't get around as much anymore. Alright. Chest. Dragon Vitality. Restore stamina. Boop, boop. Not particularly useful. Okay. Our family has served as high priestesses on Immortal Island for over 100 years, handling divination and rituals. Mr. Wynn, since you're our honored guest, how about I draw a divination? Sure. That'd be very kind of you, Madam Boo. Alright. Spirits of heaven and earth, hear my call. I can see it. It's the wind trigam. Something feels different. Is it because of the divination? It does not compare to Moo Manor. Yeah, well, I don't have access to Moo Manor, though, so... Okay, this is the big guardian tree. Turtle... Wow, this feels like something out of Dominions. Monkeys riding turtle mounts. Kalasa buff incoming. Is this a sign? That'd actually be a pretty interesting unit. Especially if you could, if the monkeys were sacred, so you could give them water breathing and use these as an amphibious cavalry unit. I'm in. I'm in. Of course, they'd be Makaras, so I don't know if that would be worthwhile. Okay, up Monkey Mountain we go. Miss Boo, where's the clue on Monkey Mountain? The Monkey Mountain has an overseer, you know? An overseer? All the monkeys I've seen since coming here have brownish yellow fur, save for Snow Mouse with its pure white coat. Is there another pure white monkey here? Yes, but it isn't merely one other. All the pure white monkeys presently on Monkey Island are descendants from the Sword Monkey Immortal, and the islanders reveal them as mountain spirits. The Sword Monkey Immortal oversees Monkey Mountain. Only by passing its test can you get the clue hidden here. We should use Ling? Sorry. When I encountered the old monkey, it presented me with a manual for Ape Gale swordplay. Might this be connected to the Sword Monkey Immortal? Yeah. According to our legend, the manual you received was created by Master King Yun based on the movements of monkeys. This manual was kept at an Immortal's village. I brought it alongside the King Yun fan art when I set sail, but the old monkey took it when I wasn't looking. Has the Sword Monkey Immortal also learned the technique? This was originally created by imitating its ancestors. Why would it need to learn something that comes naturally? That makes sense. Although the Ape Gale swordplay was Master King Yun's casual creation, legend speaks of another, more profound swordplay hidden somewhere on Monkey Mountain. None have yet to discover it. Then shall we obtain the clue of some Sword Monkey Immortal? Well, you'll see when you get there. Okay, you should use Ling. Okay, let's look at our party here. Okay, so we have Ling. Yeah. It auto the thing and strengthen her. Yeah, Ling is in the party and is deployed. Okay, can't talk to any of the monkeys. Looking for chests. Well, here you go. What are you doing? This is the monkey dance. Monkey dance? This is usually a game the monkeys enjoy, but recently the monkey dance has taken on a deeper meaning. They're summoning the ancient eldritch monkey god. Each year, Immortal's Island hosts a spirit ceremony beneath the ancient tree, seeking blessings from the ancestral and the spirits. As the ceremony approaches, the monkeys offer their own prayers for us through their dance. The monkeys would pray for the villagers? To outsiders, it might seem just another legend tied to the Immortal, but I believe all things possess spirits, and when we show kindness to the world, they return the kindness. That's why I've always believed the monkeys dance their prayers for our own people. A world where humans and nature exist in harmony. Perhaps this is what heaven on earth should be. Would you like to try? See if you can complete the monkey dance. Those who can complete the monkey dance earn the mountain spirit's favor. It also the sole path to meeting the Sword Monkey Immortal. To obtain the mountain's clue, we must meet the Sword Monkey Immortal. To meet it, I don't know how to dance. The monkey dance isn't about worldly etiquette or rhythm. It's a dance of nature. Don't focus on learning steps. Instead, try to become one with the monkey world. Become one with the monkey's world. Okay, I'll give it a try. Monkey dance? That sounds like fun. I want to learn too. Ling's innocence might be perfectly suited for the dance of nature. Then let's learn it together. Ooh, ooh, ee. Would you prefer Sima Ling to perform the monkey dance? If yes, Sima Ling will handle all subsequent dances on her own. Yes, actually. Yes, I would. She's the most monkey-like of my crew. I assume this is like a mini game I normally have to do. I'm very grateful I don't have to do that. Our little monkey girl. Oh, Ling, you've done the monkey dance. The movement seems strange at first, quite different from my Shifu's teachings. But after several attempts I realized it's not really dancing at all, but more like playing. Your pure and innocent heart makes you naturally suited to the monkey dance. Now that we've passed the test, can we meet the monkey sword immortal? It won't be that simple. We're only halfway up the mountain, and we've only mastered the basic monkey dance. To meet the sword monkey immortal, more challenging trials await. Let's go then. This is so much fun. Okay, just double checking for chests. Looky, there's more and more little monkeys. The closer we get to the mountain peak, the more monkeys appear. These monkeys respond to Sword Monkey Immortal with their dance, preparing the upcoming Spirit Festival. Join them in the monkey dance as you did before. You got this, Ling. It was worth the effort to get you recruited. Just by chance, I don't have to do this. Good job, team. Sima Ling completed the second monkey dance test. It's gonna turn out that she's gonna be queen of the monkeys. As expected of the King Mu sect disciple, you've earned the monkey's approval, Ling. The more I dance, the more enjoyable it becomes. You really should try it. Now, we should head to the peak where the Sword Monkey Immortal dwells, shall we? Very suspiciously set up to be a cutscene location. Also very suspiciously area I can sneak my way into. With nothing in it, really? I got you. Max stamina plus 50. Unfortunately, I made one of those. I don't think we can even use that. Learn that. Kill. Yeah, we can't use that. We're already at maximum, and I can't use it on other people. Boo! Boo! I want to take more pills! You can't do this to me! I'm Yi of Wudang! Squeak and chuckle. After months away, you must be missing home, right? Huh? Do you still want to follow me around? Squeak. Sword Monkey Immortal, the monkeys here never leave the mountain. I've already broken tradition by taking Snow Mouse away. Is it really okay if I continue to bring it along? Oh. Miss Boo, it seems the monkey is given permission. Thank you. Giggle, giggle. Sword Monkey Immortal, I've come seeking the clues to Master King Yung's legacy. It seems you must perform the monkey dance once again to gain approval. The Sword Monkey Immortal was Master King Yung's companion a century ago. These trials must hold a deeper meaning. Snow Mouse? Do you want to lead the dance for us? Squeak. Aha, thank you then. Yeah, shake that tail, monkey. I'm so glad I don't have to do whatever minigame this was. I still have trauma from some of the minigames we had to do in Clair Obscure. I'm not a minigame type. At least not ones like that, where it's like totally different mechanics than what the game uses normally. Phew, I suppose we succeeded? These monkeys look so happy. They must be celebrating for us. Oh, perhaps it's not quite so simple. Sword Monkey Immortal, do you wish to test us in combat? Oh. Bad monkey, don't you dare bully Yi. Don't worry, Ling. Sparring with one who has mastered the monkey dance is the final test. Final test. Okay, I get ready for your challenge. Yi's been taking his protein all day. We're gonna zip up here. I guess we'll dance. I wish she was going first. All right, and zoom on up. What do you all have? Your actual one is the Jinghu method, which is pretty garbage. Yoga, Qingyun. When using this move, the fan weapon increases damage dealt. Yeah. Grievous wound, that sounds a lot more useful. Although it's kind of a waste of an AoE. Stagnant. You know what? Just hit him with the stagnant for now. Alright, Yi, come over here. Buff. And then get my buff again. They debuffed her so she can't do anything. Right, perfect. Now we can do the big AoE. There you go. Big incapacitate. Alright, and Yi. I think I'll just go here and do a little Tai Chi. 5k crit. You love to see it. Immortal Ape Gale swordplay. Okay, we're actually taking some decent damage on a few of these characters. Stabby, stabby. I'm very glad I upgraded her weapon. What good happen chance that was what I could afford to do. I can actually AoE. We go here. I need to finish something off. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. And buff. Okay, this is actually kind of a challenging fight, all things considered. Normal attack. And restore some HP and MP. I mean, that would be fine. Sure. Yi. Come here and get buffed. Evasion. What's this? Okay, so we actually have some other stuff, so I could do the sword play, but I haven't leveled it up yet. Encompassing saber play. It's probably this one. I'm just weak for the place? Really? That's worrisome then. And we'll buff again. I mean, at least it's nice to have an actual, like, fight. We've basically been absolutely auto-stomping everything recently. That's the problem with open world games. It's very hard to guide people where they should be level-wise, if that's the type of system you use. All should be supreme and unrivaled. The Sword Monkey Immortal's movements and swordplay defy any martial arts I've encountered. Yeah, I see it now. Its movements are just like the monkey dance we learned. Mr. Yuan, the Sword Monkey Immortal's martial arts are born from nature's creation. To surpass it, you must break free from the constraints of your previous training. Martial arts born from nature's creation. The essence of martial arts flows from nature's way. To defeat the Sword Monkey Immortal, my martial arts must approach nature's creation. Approach. No! If it's nature's creation, how can mere mortals imitate it? As I soar through the heavens and walk among the clouds, gazing down upon the world's heroes, my martial arts are nature's creations! That's it. I must not merely approach, I must become! The way of the martial arts flows from nature's principles. Beyond the monkey dance, my martial arts are nature's creation itself. Yi, you did it! Mr. Yuan, he has truly done it! Oh, thank you for an enlightening duel, Sword Monkey Immortal. Return to Monkey. The Sword Monkey Immortal brought over a scroll and a stone key. Stone key 1. Well, I assume we're gonna have a stone key 2. Scroll of Eastern, one of the 9 region scrolls depicting the coastal landscape of the Eastern Sea. It's a quest item. A scroll and a key and a scroll. Are these Master King Yoon's legacy? Oh, I'm utterly grateful. Oh ho ho. Yi, the monkeys invite you to dance with them. You've earned their approval. They're offering their blessings before the spirit ceremony. Thank you, Sword Monkey Immortal. As the ceremony approaches, allow me to offer my blessings in return. I want to join too. Yi, let's dance together. Miss Boo, you've been avoiding this all along. Surely you'll join us now. Oh, come on, Miss Boo, dance with us. Seems I can't avoid it after all. There you go. There you go. Apparently he can do the dance. That's some stats, holy moly. Judging by the texture, this must be an antique, predating even a century ago. This scroll appears to be a geographical map, somewhat similar to Ning's Eastern territories, yet not entirely the same. There are characters on the scroll's upper left corner, but they differ from modern writing. Miss Boo, can you read these? There are characters from the previous dynasty. The previous dynasty? Yes. Few today understand such ancient writings. If not for my family's dedication to studying ancient texts, finding someone who can read these would be nearly impossible. So what do they reveal? It says Scroll of the Eastern Sea. Scroll of the Eastern Sea. How does that relate to Master King Yoon's legacy? To be honest, though I've solved everything but the final test, I still can't fathom how this scroll connects with Master King Yoon's legacy. You're uncertain as well? I've examined the stone key. It bears inscriptions too, but not in the previous dynasty's script. They're in Ning's writing. It reads, Nature's Creation. This is most puzzling. It seems we cannot unlock Master King Yoon's legacy without gathering all the clues. Being an immortal's legacy, it wouldn't yield easy to its seekers. Remember, we've only uncovered the first clue. True enough. Now that we've completed our task at Monkey Mountain, we should make our way to Turtle Island. Yes, let's set forth after some rest. Monkey dance. Do you not find it similar to the lightness skill practiced in King Mu's sect? Now that you mention it, there does seem to be some similarities. It appears random at first, yet comprises a series of intricate movements. The effortless flow aligns perfectly with fundamental principles of King Mu's sect's lightness skill. Besides the dance, I can also see traces of Baidi whirling swordplay and Sword Monkey Immortal swordplay moves. The Sword Monkey Immortal has been around for over a century, so it likely received its training directly from Master King Yoon. Why would it bear a connection to Lady Lingbo's martial arts? Master King Yoon and Lady Lingbo lived during the same era. Perhaps some connection existed between them. That's certainly possible. Perhaps once we discover Master King Yoon's legacy, this mystery will reveal itself. Cha-ching. Take a look at the lightness skill. Did we get it in book? Gain 5,000 martial points. Very nice. No manuals to learn. Okay, is this just a Yi thing? Monkey dance. Increases stamina. Lightness skill inspired by the monkey dance. The footsteps combine natural grace of the wilderness, setting it apart from ordinary steps. Takes effect on enemies within 13 grids around yourself. Used to apply Bewilder effect to the targets. Bewilder. Accuracy decreases by 20%. The bewildered target is forced to attack the effect dealer. Okay, so it's a taunt. That's actually really good that Yi can help protect other people. Each level grants 5% ki in the next turn after using, up to 50%. Monkey's footwork. After moving each time, there's a 50% chance to gain a stack of deft or foresight. Increases agility by 10. Gain 1 to 3 stacks of the effect for 3 turns when using the skill. Each stack increases evasion and crit by 6% and move by 1 up to 3 stacks. Wow! Ling as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. Saber's kind of a tanky-ish thing, so that would be nice. We're definitely putting that on. Which of you has the least stats? That gives me 20 agility. That gives me 15 agility. Well, this one gives me a chance to gain lightness when entering battle, which is vaguely useful. 5% after using. Gain 1 stack of lightweight after evasion. It's probably Breeze steps. Once I'm evading things, I don't really need the lightness. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, and Ling, you definitely get this too, so... Probably get rid of Wudang is 5. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think Wudang gets dropped here for Monkey Dance. You little monkey. Okay, that's definitely increases all Zing Hell. That's what we're gonna do. Demon. No. Special is fine. Mighty move is fine. Okay, unique move, we need to upgrade that. Alright, great. Bidet Whirling Swordplay Agile. Decreases crit. While equipped this skill, each critical hit of any skill struck on an enemy restores 100 HP. Okay, I need to get this on. Okay, you don't have any passive effects. So you, I think, get unequipped. You also have Ape Gale's Swordplay. Each stack of Monkey Dance on self gives this move an extra hit. Okay. Okay, Tyrant Slash. Gain 1 second effect when entering battle or using the move. While this lasts, you deal... Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Gain 1 second using who after entering battle. I think we're going to drop that one and get that one on. Yeah, that's really nice. Am I going to be able to level these up? Actually getting some passive stuff off of this. Her power just absolutely skyrocketed. Yeah, those are all fine. It's a better lightning. Very nice. Hey, Poetry Master, how's it going? We are playing Wandering Sword, and we are specifically up to the new-ish Eastern Sea DLC at the moment. We're just leveling up some characters here. Okay, so we did not get the lightness skill on anyone else. That's unfortunate. That's a big power-up for her. That's like a huge power-up for her. Okay, let's just pop in here. I don't want to use too many points in case we need some. Has she leveled these all up? No, you also could level up some stuff. I'm not going to be so concerned about saving points on them. I'd rather just get the points. Alright. You. Same thing here. I probably should just level up some just for the points. Okay, so everyone should be unrivaled, you said. So I need to take a... I want to take a look at that here in a second. Okay, you have a long ways to go. Get that leveled up. Lightness skill, Swan Step needs to be leveled. Okay, that's fine. We have a mighty move. Okay, I think I'm fine with her for the moment. Okay, this is my fan user. Did I not come in here and change these around? Okay, let's level that up. And level that up. And we're out of points already. Okay, so if we go here... Okay. Yi is supreme. Invincible, so close. Everyone else, I assume, is going to be invincible. You are not invincible? I really need to craft her some new gear then. Yeah. Just out of curiosity. A tier 3 with a bunch Lowers her constitution. I guess that's okay. Lotus robe. Okay, part of the set. Damage reduction. I guess that would be okay. And then shoes. We have the better of the shoes. Armor. Not gonna be as good as that. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I think I will feed her a book. I think I'm gonna feed her several books, actually. Yeah. Yum yum on that. Because, yeah, she definitely needs to get some more points. She's definitely way behind. Okay, she has an attack for everything, and they're okay. Use this move, 1 stack of King Mark for 5 turns. Decreases target's attack and accuracy. Okay, that stacks in nicely with my team. Lightness skill. Let's get the Swan Steps leveled. Oh, she has Monkey Dance too. Yes, please. Alright, and then we should just get a bunch of cultivation here. Winning Blow, no. Okay, Golden Bell might be something I would use. Jade Method. Yeah, let's get. Oops, a bit. Okay, we're out of points already. Youch. Okay, that took her up to outstanding at least, so that helped. Okay, you're not in the party. Hidden Master, I would like you to consult, please. No, not consult. Self-reflect. You're 20,000. Yoink. I'm so glad we recruited him just because I can take off his points. All right, we'll whoops. Go back to you. Books. Here you go. Use max. Yes. All right, 20k, that'll be a little bit helpful there. All right, we can level up some more. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty helpful there. Okay. Then, finally, we'll go in here. I don't even remember what we were working on. All right, just get me in somewhere. Okay, we had finished Conception. We had finished Penetrating. No, we didn't. 15% chance. Okay, this is suddenly more interesting because there's a decent chance I actually use the Monkey Lightless skill. Or increased move 2 after composing. Okay, this one's more interesting. I'll nab that. Okay, and then let's see. She is working on finishing Conception. Increases healing effects. Yeah, that would actually be really good. Strike that. And just a bunch more stats. Strike that. Oh, we're really close. All right, that's fine, I suppose. I gotta be patient. Okay, next. Looks like ditto here. We're still working on this. Okay, strike that. Strike that. Beautiful. 25% chance to block 200 damage. I guess. Okay, here, same thing. We're just still working on this. 25% chance to increase attack. Okay, and here we should have quite a bit. She has no Conception. What do you have? You didn't start with nothing, right? You did start with nothing? Put Shang Han Hong in. Unless she has a story thing at the moment, I'm okay with it. Like, if I need somebody for story things. Take out the envoy and put Hong in, go full evasion team. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here, and we're gonna start with Conception. This is just too many raw stats to not start with, I feel. Actually getting enough HP to survive when we get attacked. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, she doesn't have any story. Okay, she doesn't have any story in this point. I guess it's you that doesn't like her though, not me. I'm just saying. Okay, so you need to go up and up. And you deploy. Sorry, we'll be back. Yes, except I want you there. There we go. Actually. There we go. My more tanky members in the front. For Turtle Island, do I need anyone in my group specifically? Let's make a save after all that work. Let me double check over here. I didn't get a chance to really roam around. They kind of zoomed me out of here. Yeah, these certainly look like we're going to put something in those. Or, oh, we rotate. Not deployed following. Not deployed following. I don't know what you mean by that. That puzzle? Oh, I see. We're gonna have to, oh, and there's exactly why I came back in here. Scroll of Rivers. Right. Hey, Tam. How's it going? It's been going great. My internet's working. You know, pull that tail on the Jinx cat, but maybe yesterday's explosion forced them to actually replace the bad equipment. And I don't have any clues on what this is supposed to be doing. I assume we're gonna have to like laser it. There's probably gonna be a laser that reflects or something. Go to turtle. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fiddle with this. You can't do it for now. Okay, good to know. I have seen a post labeled something like people were really annoyed by that. Okay. Heading out. I don't think I talked to you. Wow, these shells that washed up this time are beautiful. I'll collect these and ask Uncle Lukai to make the prettiest necklace ever. Necklace? Hey there, are you collecting seashells? Yes, with these beautiful shells I can make the most gorgeous necklace. It's my mommy's birthday soon. Once Uncle Lou makes me a necklace, I'll give it to her. She'll be very happy. What a thoughtful child. So this Uncle Lou is really good at making necklaces? Yeah, he's the best craftsman in our village. He makes great shell necklaces and beautiful ones with gems, coral, pearls too. Pearl necklaces. That Eastern Sea Pearl. Uncle Lou. Do you have anything else to say? Daddy says I'm too young to venture out to sea. Lou. Okay. I want to see if we can unlock a recipe or something. Uncle Lou. Is it you? Nope. If it is you, you don't have any special text for me. You're not an uncle. You, maybe? Aren't you the young man Wei Lu brought back from Central Plains? I'm Lu Kai. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, I heard about your craftsmanship and I came to ask a favor. I have an Eastern Sea Pearl here. I was wondering... Oh, that pearl? Do you recognize it? Of course. Wei Yu's father found that one, and the whole village was jealous for ages. Miss Boo's father? That's right. Her parents were just like her, always restless and traveling. When they were young, they'd go out to sea together, exploring foreign lands and hunting for treasure on hidden islands. And then, they ran into a storm, shipwrecked, and never came back. The sea is unpredictable. Anyone sailing out is bound to strike bad luck someday. That Eastern Sea Pearl was the last thing those two brought home. Why is the High Priestess doesn't want Wei Yu to go out to sea? I had no idea the pearl had such a story. You want me to make a necklace with it? Are you giving it to Wei Yu? I only wanted to see if there was a way to return this valuable pearl to her. Knowing the story now, I must give it back. When I first saw the pearl, I couldn't resist. I begged Wei Yu's father to let me craft a necklace with it, but he, well, never mind. I still have the design I drew it back then, but to make it happen, I'll need some rare materials. Whatever you need, I'll do my best to find them. Let me think. I can gather the usual materials, but there are 3 rare items you'll have to track down yourself. Here's a list. I wrote down everything you need. Emerald, amethyst, and a luminous pearl. All right, once I find everything, I'll bring it back. Hey, I found them. Miss Lou, will these work? Perfect. Every piece is of high quality. Aha. Ever since I first saw that pearl, I'd hoped to get the chance to make a piece of jewelry worthy of it. I finally get to fulfill that wish. Everything else is ready. I'll get started right away. Having some network issues? It's not me for once. It's not me for once. What about create a sect? You can't create a sect in this game. It does have a specific story, and we're part of the Wudang sect, technically. We won't see much of them because we're in a different part of the world at the moment during this DLC. Everything else is ready. I'll get started right away. A few hours later. This guy works fast, apparently. It's done! Haha, I'll probably never make another piece as exquisite as this. The Eastern Sea Pearl is a rare treasure, radiant and brilliant. Ordinary gems would just dull in comparison. However, the rare stones you picked up fit together perfectly. Each one shines in its own way, but lets the pearl remain the centerpiece. Please, give this masterpiece a name. It already has a name given long ago. It's called Flawless Pearl. Flawless Pearl? The reason Wei Ying's father didn't let me touch it back then was he wanted to wait until she grew up and make it her dowry. With this flawless pearl, his wish is finally fulfilled. I guess Wei Ying's father, she was a flawless pearl. I told you guys, we're getting married. We're already landed. What a beautiful piece of jewelry. Wait, the pearl in the center looks so familiar. Of course it looks familiar. It's the Eastern Sea Pearl you gave me. Oh, it's that pearl. I never thought you'd use it to make jewelry. With such a precious pearl, you could win anyone's heart. I wonder who the lucky girl will be. All right, she's a little dense, but that's okay. That can be cute too. Win anyone's heart? Well, do you think I could win the heart of an immortal successor? You mean you want to give it back to me? Mr. Liu Kai crafted this piece and shared the pearl story with me. It's called Flawless Pearl, a name your father chose long ago. This belongs to you. I'd like more than anything for it to come back to its rightful owner. Flawless Pearl, mother, father. Thank you. This is the best gift I've ever received. All right, I guess we're engaged now. Current affinity, 90. Accessory, I'm assuming that needs to be equipped on her. That's a lot of stats. Immune to Dazzle and Dread. Stores MP. Key recovery when hit by critical strikes. Extra evasion. Yes, please. Equip. Madame Boo. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, cha-ching. I'm glad I followed my instincts on that one. Hello. I hope to visit Ning in a few years' time. All right. Our island's under immortal protection. Okay. Yes, another bed to rest in for free. You know what? I'm gonna rest. Dee's dream is to have a free bed in every corner of the world. We're making our dreams come true. Let's actually make another save there because we just did a whole bunch. You can accept her confession when the time comes. It does not conflict with the other girls. Well, obviously, it's Harem Master Yi. All right, can I collect more? Ooh, cha-ching. Oh, I'm loving that coal. I'm loving that coal. We've got 24 coal, which is my holdup at the moment, so that's great. Okay, turtle to the south. Yeah, hopefully between now and next time we're back here, I'll have some time that I can do some grinding. Even if it was just pirates. Just to get a few thousand more points. Are those sea turtles on the beach? Yes, they're more than mere turtles. They're sea spirits revered on Immortal's Island. I've only read these miraculous creatures. This is my first time seeing them in person. At first glance, they seem similar to land turtles, but if you look closer, their four limbs resemble boat oars, making them spiritual beasts of the sea. Actually, even on Turtle Island, it's uncommon to see so many gathered at once. Oh, then why? It's because the spirit ceremony is approaching. Each year around the ceremony, sea turtles come to breed. All the turtles from surrounding waters return to Turtle Island to birth their young. We view this as an auspicious sign, promising prosperity and fertility for the coming year. This is why we see them as sea spirits. I see. Wait, who are those people? Be careful when you do it, guys. These scales ones are precious. Damage their shells, you'll answer to me. Don't worry, boss. This isn't our first time. Nothing will go wrong. Aha, once we finish here, we'll take them to Central Plains for some good times. I don't recognize those people. Are they pirates? Why would pirates hunt sea turtles? Sea turtle shells fetch an extraordinary price. Those villains must be poachers and smugglers. Then fortune has abandoned them today now that we're here. Miss Boo, let's capture them. Please create a sect. You cannot create a sect in this game. We are part of the Wudang sect. So this one does not have a free roaming thing like that. There is a set story that we are following here. Who's this little brat? Can't you see we're busy? Wait a minute, boss. Look at that girl with him. Hee hee. Humph. You'll regret this kind of disrespect. Interesting. That is not my party. Why is it always pirates? It's probably pirates. Cough. Please be merciful with that sword of yours. We need to leave a few alive. I'd never refuse an opportunity to conserve my strength. Recreate a sect? Okay, well, fair. Something beyond my knowledge then. Okay, so I want to try out our monkey dance. Monkey dance. Okay, so if I run to here, and then we monkey dance them. All right, and you can't reach. We could jump to there. Zoom up. Now, is this worth doing if I'm not taunting people? Yes, because I get the extra key back. And then the guy in the wheelchair. Sorry, buddy. They really need to give him his own special lightless skill where he, like, turbo boosts or something. Okay, let's go for the rear attack. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely dominate this. Take the far away one. Absolutely dominated. More brocade, excellent. Are you an immortal villager? Oh, so you know about us. Well, I've heard of you. If you know Immortal Village, surely you understand the connection with Turtle Island. How dare you hunt these sacred creatures? Miss, I was truly foolish. I heard these turtles, no, sea spirits. These sea spirits would fetch a fine price. That's why I dared. Please show mercy just this once. The checkpoints all over Ning Points have tightened considerably. How can a mere pilot like you orchestrate such an operation? Speak, who's behind this? Tell the truth and I'll spare your life. Well, it's truly no one else. It's my first time trying this business. I just got caught. He refuses to speak the truth. Miss Boo, should we handle this? Surely you see, this man's as stubborn as an ox. Even death threats won't loosen his tongue. I doubt there's anything we can do. Phew, these youngsters seem to be giving up. At worst, they'll hand me over to the authorities. Once off the island, I'll find a way to escape. What do you suggest? What else? Let's kill him. What? Okay, he can die with his secrets. I'll do it myself. And send him, they missed a space here, on his way. No! You! Don't fret, you'll join them soon enough. With her laser fan. She sealed my mute acupunk? Are you truly not questioning me anymore? Mr. Yuan, I can't bear to see bloodshed. The rest, I'll leave it to you. A swift strike is all it takes. Please, wait ahead. Your blade work is the most efficient as always. He should be beyond earshot now. Will this strategy really work? Not afraid of death comes easy to the tongue. How many truly fear no death? For a cunning fox like him, after tasting death once, he should tell us everything. Before that, let's head deeper into Turtle Island and uncover Master King Yoon's clues. Good point, let's go. All right, we knocked out the pirates. Hello, turtle. Big boy turtles, holy moly. Okay, no chest, that's pretty surprising to me. There's one. Top grade Vita Elixir. Okay, I think that's like the third time I found that same recipe. Okay, some kind of altar. Stone carvings, are they sea turtles? The craftsmanship is remarkably lifelike. Their appearance, they must date back a century or so. 100 years, could Master King Yun have left them? Indeed, the turtle carvings were Master King Yun's mark of the Turtle Island, containing one of the legacy's vital clues. How do we find the clue then? Why not take a closer look at what's before us? I can see some patterns carved onto the stone platform. There's a circle in the middle with 3 rings around it. The center and 2 rings have black and white dots scattered about, while the outer ring shows the 4 holy beasts: azure dragon, vermilion bird, white tiger, black tortoise. These rings, they move when I touch them gently. Is there some kind of mechanism? Have you noticed anything? Simply put, on this shell, the outer ring shows the 4 holy beasts, while the inner ring contains black and white dots. Wait, I count 25 white dots and 30 black dots. 55 in total. This aligns with Hetu's 10 numbers. From 1 to 10, the odd numbers are yang, while the even numbers are yin. The yang numbers add up to 25, and the yin add to 30. Together forming 55, the numbers of heaven and earth. Could this be one of the ancient cosmological diagrams, Hetu? Your knowledge serves you well indeed. What's carved on the left platform is Hetu. Although I must say, these dots aren't arranged quite like the Hetu I'm familiar with. This must be the tests left by Master King Yun. As Mr. Lee suggested, perhaps you should examine the other stone carving. If Hetu's on the left platform, then surely the one on the right is 9 palaces with their numbers. It has to be Lao Shu. Both Hetu and Lao Shu are fundamental to understanding the mechanisms of change. They say Bagua, the 8 triograms itself, emerged from these patterns. Master King Yun must have been quite the scholar in such studies to devise the test. Tan says, I like to think that Yi got this stung by a scorpion NPC guy we never used to just drive the wheelchair around. That'd be nice. The Samwise Gamgees. He kind of is. No wonder your expertise is remarkable for one so young, Miss Boo. You're too kind. My knowledge of our family teachings barely scratches the surface. Both diagrams are misaligned on these platforms. I think we need to set them right to trigger the mechanism. The depths of such knowledge are vast. Even with my Shifu's teaching, I've only begun to understand. Don't worry, this falls within my expertise. Together we'll surely solve the mechanisms. Thank you, I'll be counting on you. Sure thing. Hetu and Lao Shu diagrams. With Miss Boo's expertise, solving these should not prove overly difficult. I should approach the 2 platforms and attempt to solve the mechanisms when I'm ready. These are said to be the principles of ancient sages derived from mystic diagrams emerging from the Yellow River and the Lu River. To encounter such mechanism on a remote island, this must be some sort of omen. Alright. Hetu embodies the principles of yin yang and the 5 elements. Legends hold Bangua, the 8 trigrams, emerged from the mysteries contained within Hetu and Lai Shu diagrams. You yourself mentioned heaven and earth together total 55. When we subtract the great extension number 50, we arrive at the small extension number 5. With that, the number produced yin and yang is likewise 5. Observe how the central square contains 10 black dots and 5 white dots, with their different matching the small extension number. Moreover, the 5 elements define the 5 directions, corresponding with the 5 holy beasts. Now the central earth element is established, the outer ring must also align the 4 directions and their respective beasts. Thus, the correct arrangement is to match the 4 holy beasts on the outer ring with the yin-yang dots positioned in the inner ring. Simply put, after determining the order of the 4 holy beasts, I must ensure the imbalance of yin-yang numbers in each direction differs by exactly 5 points. Exactly. Remember, the azure dragon symbolizes the east, white tiger west, vermilion bird south, black tortoise north. Azure dragon east. But the ancient stargazers oriented themselves southward. So on the head to pattern, top represents south. Okay, so dragon on the left side. Vermilion bird in the north. I think I got it. I shall leave it to you then. Okay. Left click and then press WASD, rotates the stone ring. The other rings will rotate together with the selected ring. Use escape to reset. Okay. So we need Vermilion bird. Wrong way. In the north. Okay, so that should be, or if this is north, that's south, and then this is east. So the opposite way that we normally think about it. Okay, we need these to differ by 5. Okay. Okay, I can move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 5. Okay, that ring is obviously not going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a spin without thinking too much about it, just in case this solves it for me. I don't think that's going to be the case. Or does it not? Hold on. That's a difference of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a difference of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Oh, maybe I do have it solved. Okay. Rotate the rings until the full outer rings. I think we're done. You will lose. Okay, maybe not. You will lose progress. Do play other games like Sea Silence 2. There's a game called Immortal, which is just like this one in focus. I don't recognize Immortal. I'll have to look that one up. If you like cultivation games, Poetry Master, I did a full playthrough of Tale of Immortal, which is an ARPG cultivation game, which does have you running sects and learning techniques and cultivating. This one's a little bit more on the like Wushu side, like sword cultivation. But very good game. Tale of Immortal is pretty fun. Okay, why isn't this solved? I feel like this is it. Bird in the north. We have the 5 on the side. Rotate, select, reset. I'm gonna escape. I can redo that easy enough. No, don't get its help yet. Okay, that did not count. Let me look at this one too. Head 2 represents completeness, thus cultivating in 10. Now Shu embodies change, thus culminating in 9. The marvel of Lushu lies in numerical arrangement. The sum of numbers in each vertical, horizontal, and diagonal line must equal 15. Move the stone grids and ensure the sum across vertical, horizontal, and diagonal equal 15. I see. Thank you for your instructions, Miss Boo. All right, let's give this one a try. I shall leave the execution to you. Use the mouse or WSD to select an arrow to control the diagram. Left click or press space to move the corresponding row. Align the pattern to match to complete. Okay. So we need 15 in every direction. Okay, so what are we starting at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 15. 3, that's 7, 10, 14. So you would need one more. Okay, and that rotates those that way. I see. Okay, so we're not going to get 15 here with these little tiny dots. Ensure that the sum across vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. So down. Okay, so that's 12. So we would need a 3 here, or we would need this one to be higher. So 9, 14, 15, 16 would be too much. What if we did that? So that would be 15 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 15, 16. That'd be too high. These are actually kind of complicated. Okay, I think I'm going to work on the turtles one first. 9 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Lao Shu tutorial, stone grid. 9 on the top. 3 on the right, 7 on the left. Okay, I think this is actually a hint. Okay, so 9 on the top, 1 on the bottom. So that'd be 14, 15. Okay. 3 on the right, 7 on the left, 4 and 2 as shoulders. As shoulders. 4 and 2. 1 on the bottom, 4 here. Okay. Shoulder. Okay. 7 on the left, 2 as a shoulder. 8 and 6 as feet. Okay, so 7 on the left. Okay, 8 as feet. Okay, so I think what I need to do this. Oh my goodness. These are not going to be simple puzzles. Okay, 9 on the top, which we have. 1 on the bottom, we have. 3 on the right, we have it. 7 on the left. We do not have 7 on the left. 7 on the left. 4 and 2 as shoulders. I assume shoulders are like here. And 2. 4 and... Okay, so what if... Okay, there we go. But then 7 is not on the left. 5 in the center. 8 and 6 as feet. 3 on the right. Okay, I think this 3 needs to be 9 on the top. Okay, I think we need the 3 up here. Okay, 9 is on the top now, so 9 needs to be in the middle. Four and 2 as shoulders. Okay, so 7 on the left. Okay, so get me 2 up here. Okay, 2. Wow. 2 and 4 is shoulders, and 9 on the top. Okay, top row, I believe this is correct. Can I fix this, though, without moving those around? 8 and 6 as feet. So you need to be in the bottom row. 7 on the left. That puts 7 on the left. I need 5 in the middle. So who's in the wrong spot still? You need to trade with somebody. This is the one that's out of position. 5 in the center. 8 and 6. 1 on the... Okay, so it's 3. 3 needs to be in this column. Okay, and who needs to leave then? 5 needs to stay here. 7 on the left. So I need to trade... I think I need to do... Oh. I need you two to trade. How do I do that? Oh my goodness. What a complicated puzzle that's so out of place compared to the rest of the game. These are the type of mini games I do not like when they add in games. This has nothing to do with anything we've done up until this point. 4 needs to be back on top. This still didn't get 6 to be down below. 1 on the bottom. 6, where's 6? 6 is a foot. 3 is my one that's wrong. I need 3 to be up 1. So who in here is still wrong? That would be okay, but I think they're backwards. All right, so bring that down. Bring that one up. No, that doesn't work. Down. Okay, so this is 8. 8 needs to be down at the bottom with 6. That's still wrong. 7 needs to be on the left. That puts 7 on the left. You two are still wrong. Where does 1 go? 1 on the bottom. 8 and 6 is feet. 1 on the bottom. 2 and 4 as shoulders. Okay, again, it's 3 is my problem. Yeah, 3 is my problem. That did not fix it. Down there. Up there. 7. Okay, where's 3 supposed to be? 3 is on the right. Okay, 1 needs to be back on the bottom. 9 on the top. Okay, so that puts that. Oh, we're really close here. Because 5 needs to be in the middle and 7 needs to be on the left. Of course, I'm going off of this. Maybe this isn't... Oh, you can also skip minigame. Okay, well, I appreciate that, actually. I'm not against doing that. I'm going to give myself a minute more. 4 and 2 as shoulders. 9 on top. Okay, so this is good. This is fine. But yeah, this is my problem. 6 and 8 as feet. I guess it also could be just the wrong feet. These could be backwards. Okay, I'm calling it good enough. I understand what it wants. I'm not going to continue to fiddle with it. That's boring. All right, I'm going to fiddle with this one again a little bit. Okay, so when facing south, Vermilion Bird. Yeah, so we want you. No, I went that way last time. That didn't work. Let's rotate it this way. Vermilion Bird needs to go up to the top. Okay. And then we need to make 5s. I assume the lines need to match up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 would be 6. So that does not work. 1 and 6 lies in the north. All right, so let's spin that again. They move at different speeds. This is very, I did these type of puzzles in Star Rail. Okay, 1 and 6 in the north is correct now. Fire 2 and 7 in the south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. Wait a second, no. South is at the top of this one. I have this backwards right now. Hang on. We need the white dot to be at the bottom with 6. Okay, so that's not going to work. Spin me more. Spin me more. Okay, we got to do a bunch of spinning here. And then it passed it. That's not a good sign. Okay, one more maybe? That's 3, 6, 9. That's not the right one. Okay, I need this 6 dot to line up the 1 dot at the bottom. Are we actually changing this, or are we just spinning in circles here? I'm not sure we're actually changing the alignment. Okay, I think we need to change this again. Let's try doing a rotation here. All right, I'm spinning at 360 just to change my inner ring. All right, let's try that again. No, not that one. You. I'm not sure that actually realigned anything. We might be back where we just started. That's what I need in the bottom, and that's not meeting. All right, I think I've fiddled with it enough. Forget you. Don't add dumb puzzles that don't involve the same game. I would spin that forever until I just got it, but it's not worth our time on stream. Boy, it's a good thing the master left his cheat codes here, I suppose. Scroll of the North Frontier 1 and Stone Key 2. Minced for, and he left his favorite recipe. This scroll bears striking similarity to the one from Monkey Mountain, likely crafted by the same hand. The characters here should translate to the scroll of the North Frontier. And the stone key bears Vast World in Ning script. Scroll of the North Frontier Vast World doesn't tell us much. Miss Boo, now that we possess both clues, might we return to your Immortal Falls and unlock the legacy? Patience. The time isn't right yet. The mechanism at Immortal Falls would resist our efforts for now, regardless of our approach. You've journeyed far. Please return to Immortal Village for some rest. The time isn't right. Very well. Let's return to the village. So at the ceremony, there's going to be something that changes at the falls. Don't tell me you've forgotten about our stubborn friend waiting on the beach. Don't worry, we'll fetch him right away. If you don't have the Hobosek guy, you have to do it by hand. Man, I hate things like that. That could be a total showstopper for somebody who just can't get through those. Like, I could definitely brute force my way through that, given enough time. Yeah, that would really suck. It's like the Cuphead tutorial filter. Earlier, I did some more than just seal his mute acupunt. I gradually blocked all of his senses except for touch. Your last strike, though it barely broke the skin, to someone robbed of sight and sound, it must have felt fatal. Not many can maintain the resolve when faced with such a slow, inevitable doom. This acupoint technique recorded in the King Yun fan art is truly ingenious, but I'm curious, how did you come up with this? Haven't you read the novels from Central Plains? They're full of such tactics. I picked up quite a collection while in Peking City. She's a weeb. Novels? Huh. The kind that describes such messages. Surely she hasn't been reading the forbidden books. Ooh, she's into those types, huh? Ahem. It's about time, Miss Boo. You should release his acupuncture points before he dies of fear. Let's see if he chooses death over confession. I'm still alive? Didn't you slash my throat? If that's what you prefer, I won't mind playing executioner for real. No, please, no, mercy, I beg you, spare my life. If you want mercy, then tell us everything you know. Well, do you still think silence is your best option? Please, it's not that I wish to keep secrets, I'm merely a worthless grunt. What little I know can't be worth anything to you. But even that little, if I speak, I fear my life won't just be at stake. Please, let me go. I swear on my life I'll never set foot on Immortal Island again. Look at his face, that terror seems genuine. Whoever's behind this must truly terrify him. What should we do? I'd hope to get some information, but seeing him like this, I doubt he knows anything of real value. But if we let him go, he might just return and cause more trouble. Allow me to handle this. I apologize for the trouble my people have brought you both. But I never betrayed! Any mistake must be paid with life. Who are you people? Miss Boo, the spirit ceremony draws near. Don't forget our master's message. Goodbye. Take a look at Hong. She might have the immortal. Okay, I'll check it. Were those pirates? Firearms are scarce even in Ning's borders, yet those pirates carry muskets. Miss Boo, what was the message the people mentioned? My mind is a mess at the moment. I hardly know where to start. Calm down. Is their presence the reason why you want to find Master King Yun's legacy? No, I've always been drawn to the mystery itself. But 3 months ago, they appeared from nowhere and sent a message to Immortal Island. And they demanded we surrendered Master King Yun's legacy within 3 months. So that's what drove you thousands of miles to Central Plains searching for someone who could help reveal the legacy's mystery. I kept this from you, hoping to spare you the trouble. My plan was to send you back to Central Plains once we obtained the legacy. But how do we know they'll keep their promise and leave the place alone? Immortal's Island is alone now. Acquiring the legacy will at least give us some leverage. It won't be enough to save Immortal Island. I know, but we don't have a better option. Didn't you travel thousands of miles to find me? As a Wu-Dang disciple, I'm taught to help those in need. Mister, you win. A paradise like Immortal Island shouldn't fall to such people. I'll defend it from the pirates alongside you and everyone else. Mister, you win. You have a good heart. I'm merely following my conscience, just as you follow yours. But Master King Yoon's legacy was meant to remain a secret. How did the pirates learn of it? That remains a mystery to me, but somehow I sense they desire something beyond the legacy itself. What makes you say that? Nothing. It's purely intuition. Miss Boo, you're a skilled diviner. I trust your intuition. When we secure the legacy, perhaps we'll discover the pirates' true intentions and become better prepared. Alright, later poetry. Have a good one. Let's go. Spirit ceremony approaches. Time grows short. The divination I drew. Bright fire in the sky. Miss Yuan, meeting you was not just island fortune. You're right. We have little time to spare. Let's return to Immortal Island together. Seal, seal. Even when Shipwreck Clam and Sea Peril Dragon wielded their greatest power, their pirates never possessed such an arsenal of firearms. This new leader must be resourceful. Firearms remain scarce, even among Ming's military forces. Those pirates' weapons raise grave concerns. To trace the source, we must first examine the weapons themselves. If we could attain a few for expert analysis, we'll surely uncover valuable information. Too bad the initial groups of pirates are all dead. The later ones have fled. Pirates are both ruthless and cunning beyond our prediction. Don't blame yourself. According to Miss Boo, those pirates will soon arrive at Immortal Island to claim Master King Yoon's legacy. Although their purpose remains unclear, relying solely on Immortal Village to repel them will be no easy task. Immortal Island lies near Immortal's Crossing. Upon our return to the village, I'll send a letter there. With the time remaining, assistance should arrive in time. Besides, the pirates must have been compelling reasons for coveting Master King Yoon's legacy. If we can unravel the mystery soon and comprehend their motives, we may create room for negotiation. Miss Boo likely chose to reseal the scrolls and keys in their original location out of concern that they might fall into the pirate hands during her absence. Whomever their motive for covering the legacy, I doubt their intentions are benevolent. I must collaborate with Miss Boo and solve the mystery as soon as possible. Got it. Alright, well, on the way we'll beat up some pirates. Oh, and I need to check her and see if she got the monkey dance too. Easy peasy. Okay, let's look at that. So we want to look at you. Lightness skill. She did get monkey dance. You are correct. Yes, please. 5 agility, evasion, lightless entering battle. I'd rather have the monkey dance here. There we go. Cha-ching. That is super nice. That's a really good skill. Sunset Island, no thank you. Immortal is north. And just for my own curiosity, how much stuff do we have? 12 coal. Okay, so 12 coal seems pretty consistent each time. Oh, I was going to make a save, but we probably have a cutscene. That night, ooh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a picture of that. Now that we've gathered clues from both Monkey Island and Turtle Island, we reveal the next mystery. The third mystery lies both far in distance and right before your eyes. Right before my eyes. The tree, high at the top of the tree. Looking around, I see only the bright moon, an ancient tree, and one person. I'm afraid the person isn't the answer. If not the person, is it the moon or the tree? Do you know the story of Puto Comfort Tree? Putao Comfor. This ancient giant before us is so vast it would take several people joining hands to embrace the trunk. Such a magnificent tree must have witnessed centuries pass. Indeed, this Putao Comfor has guarded this spot for hundreds of years. Though we know not when the first settlers came to Immortal Island, our written records show the tree has always been here. To our people, this ancient tree is sacred and spiritual, symbolizing our life, separate from the world yet perfectly attuned to nature. The spirit ceremony is when our people honor both ancestral and natural spirits here. This sacred tree watches over our ceremonies. Separate from the world yet attuned to nature, this is truly a paradise on earth, a realm of immortals. Though I may never experience such life myself, witnessing this way of life is a blessing indeed. In the vast world, all is nature's creation. We humans are mere mayflies drifting in an endless ocean. This world wasn't shaped for us, yet we cannot exist without it even a breath. I hadn't expected my simple words to spark such profound contemplation. Any outsider would find themselves deep in thought upon discovering such an otherworldly sanctuary. I see, this sacred tree is tied to the spirit ceremony. You mentioned the mystery at Immortal Falls wasn't ready to be revealed. Does this mean it can only be unlocked during the ceremony? Indeed. The spirit ceremony is just days away. That day will determine whether we can unveil Master King Yung's legacy. Though Miss Boo's people have been threatened by pirates' savagery, I'd never seen her spirits dim or her courage falter. It's easy to forget she's barely 20 and has rarely ventured beyond the island. The night dew falls heavy here and it's getting late. You should get some rest. Yeah, you too. Grandpa Lou has prepared a room for you in the western part of the village. These coming days, I must help Grandpa prepare for the spirit ceremony. That's definitely more important. Don't worry about me. You're a kind and thoughtful soul, but why would someone like you allow me to order you about in Peking City and Turtle Island? I missed it because I double clicked. I'm a righteous heart and I like beauties. I see. Do you recall when we first arrived, I mentioned the most beautiful sight on Immortal Island? Of course I do. Once you've secured the legacy, I'll fulfill my duty as host and show you the wondrous view. It's something you'd never witness on Central Plain, something unique to our island. I'll look forward to that. All right, she left the party. I am going to take my $5 here and get my fresh cup of tea, or coffee in this case. I'm not gonna throw you guys into lo-fi. I think I'll just give you the 5-minute timer here, and I'll tell YouTube that it can run an ad. If you're not blocking those, I appreciate the pennies. All right, I will be right back. Okay, back with more coffee. Get that put up. Okay, rest we go into my free bed. The best price. It's getting late. Perhaps I should take a rest and wait for the ceremony? Not yet, because I'd like to make a save here. I should wait a little longer. Save. Down here, yes. Save. Same game can't do it when indoors? Okay. Save it out here then. Yes. Regarding the legacy's clues, only one remains. It's not surprising that Master King Yun left clues about the legacy, but why was King Yun's fan art kept separate instead of sealed away with everything else? Besides, with its aggressive nature, that technique seems to clash with everything I've witnessed on Immortal Island. What connection could this technique have with the legacy? The monkey dance during my battle with the sword monkey immortal, I briefly felt connected to Master King Yun's will while understanding the dance's mysteries. As I soar through the heavens and walk among clouds, gazing down upon the world's heroes, my martial arts are nature's creation. Combined with King Yun fan art, it suggests an unmatched expert with a proud, lofty disposition, looking down upon the world. Yet, such a mindset would make it impossible to achieve harmony with nature. Unless it's merely an early work, and after reaching Immortal's Islands, there's another creation, something that became Master King Yun's true legacy. Between those two ancient scrolls and whatever the pirates desire, it seems we'll uncover the truth after obtaining the legacy. Don't overthink it, Yi. Yeah, there you go. The spirit ceremony, I appreciate that Yi's not an idiot. I mean, so many pro-tags in this type of story, they're always clueless. He's at least somewhat on page. He at least knows what page we're on. The spirit ceremony is in a few days away. I might as well use the time to study the technique. Perhaps something unexpected insights await. That's true. Yi was able to improve the fan technique. I've sent word to Zhao Yan, but given our haste, we can't be certain how many troops they'll spare. The pirates' true strength remains unknown. Even our small group could repel them. Protecting all the villagers among the chaos would be impossible. Having government troops assist would certainly reduce innocent casualties. We must remain vigilant. Considering the two encounters, if my guess is correct, our opponent far surpasses Sea Peril Dragon and Shipwreck Clam. Mr. Ling, do you know who we're dealing with? It's merely a suspicion, but remember those black-clad people who vanish using illusions at Immortal Crossing? Of course, you think they're connected to the pirates? If not, then we need not worry, but if they are, it reminds me of an organization that should have vanished from history. Yin Yang School. Yin Yang School? I never heard of that name before. I've only glimpsed mentions of them in ancient records. Their reign of chaos ended over a century ago. Records say Yin Yang School dominated the southeastern coast back then. Their mastery of illusion techniques brought endless trouble to both Central Plain sects and Liaoshen School. And their leader was said to come from an island nation across the sea, not from Ning. Not from Ning? Then what caused them to vanish? No one truly knows. The once mighty Yin Yang School crumbled overnight, becoming nothing more than whispered stories with scarce documentation. If not for too many coincidences, I'd never have made the connection, but if it truly is them, this organization that vanished a century ago must have gained ambitions in returning through these pirates. This is unexpected. If they are Yin Yang School's descendants and now seek Master King Yun's legacy, could there be secrets concerning them hidden within it? My thoughts exactly, but we'll only know once you and Miss Boo unlock the legacy. Three days later at night. Oh, you got that cultivation on. Between the earth and endless dome. Among all creatures I make my home. That sound is someone singing. Who would be out at this hour? I'll go take a look. Not now, woman, I'm cultivating. The singing appears to be coming from the north. I mean, is it the person singing and dancing, possibly? I was just giving you kudos, man. Haha, I got that one for a thumbnail. From Valley Springs I draw my share, singing firewood I bear. By the dim gate I stay, tasked from night and day. People who do pixel art animation are very good. That must be very difficult. With plain scrolls I write 7 string spring light. Winter sun and summer string make my simple life a dream. It's very beautiful here. Through tasks unending fill my days, my peaceful heart finds joy always. This blessed fate I gladly claim, 100 years of life, a sweet game. Very pretty moment. It's so unusual in games to just take a quiet moment. Moonlight weaves through blossoming trees, shadows swirl softly with the breeze. Pale arms draw down silvery light, sweeping the stars from fabric of night. No reason to sigh or mourn what's past, like a startled swan, beauty fades so fast. Hey French, how's it going? Do I need to click this one? Miss Boo must be practicing her ceremonial prayer dance. I shouldn't disturb her. Please wait. What? What now? Have you been here a while? Well, I heard singing in the night and came to investigate. I didn't expect to find you. Sorry for my intrusion. It's fine. The dance is meant to have an audience anyways. Is this preparation for the upcoming spirit ceremony? Yes, we perform this dance annually to pray for blessings. You possess great knowledge. Do you know the prayer's origin? If memory serves, it was composed by a hermit sage during the previous dynasty. Your learning serves you well. Indeed, this prayer didn't originate here. Though the spirit ceremonies are tradition, the earliest celebrations had only dance and music, no formal prayer. This was Master King Yoon's gift to us. Master King Yoon seems to have brought many things to Immortal Island. Indeed, before it earned the name Immortal Island, the Central Plains likely dismissed it as barbarian territory. Among all Master King Yoon brought to our ancestors, I believe writing and books were the greatest gift. Though we remain isolated, we're no longer considered barbaric. As the High Priestess's granddaughter and the future High Priestess myself, I will not allow such precious place to fall into villainous hands. Miss Boo, we will surely unravel the legacy's mystery and ensure those pirates never dare cover this place again. Yeah, one of the most dangerous places to be is on Yi's bad side, so, you know. On the day of the spirit ceremony, to heaven and earth, dwelling place of all spirits, this auspicious hour, we kowtow 3 times in worship. First, we kowtow to the ancestral spirits. May they grant our people prosperity, abundance of children, and endless blessing. As High Priestess, I present these offerings to the spirits. Now we kowtow to pray for our people, enlighten our minds. Last, we kowtow to the spirits of the mountain and sea, grant our people fair weather and freedom from illness and misfortune. Follow my lead. I now offer this prayer. May the spirits of heaven and earth bestow their blessings upon us. From valley springs I draw my share, singing firewood I bear. By the dim gate I stay, tasks from night to day. With plain scrolls I write, 7 strings bring light. Winter sun and summer stream make my simple life a dream. Though tasks unending fill my days, my peaceful heart finds joy always. This blessed fate I gladly claim, 100 years of life, a sweet game. Though the ceremony here lacks elaborate steps of Ning's rituals, it possesses its own simple, rustic charm. After all, worship is about the sincere wish for others' blessings. True sincerity makes anything divine. When one prays with genuine intent, the form matters little. Also, when I first saw Miss Boo's dance, it merely amazed me, but watching closer now, I noticed traces of King Yoon fan art within its movements. Where fan technique emphasizes finding victory in peril, this dance seems to conceal those vulnerabilities. I think Yi has a thing for dancers. Given the timeline, this ceremonial dance must have come after the technique. Was it a martial arts transformed into a dance, or perhaps it feeds back into the technique? That would make sense with, like the water dance being kind of similar. Master King Yoon sealed his legacy beneath Immortal Falls, yet King Yoon fan art in Immortal Village. This is probably part of the key. Why is this particular fan art? Master King Yoon was really into fan art, if you know what I mean. Could it be a representation of beginning and end? King Yoon fan art marks its beginning, while the legacy sealed beneath Immortal Falls marks his end. A beginning and an end. Then those trials we face... Aha! I understand the true meaning of the trials. Good for you, Yi. Thank you for not being a blockhead. After the spirit ceremony, Immortal Falls. Did I call the lasers or did I call the lasers? These rocks can gather sunlight, creating light beams between them. So this is what you meant about timing. Indeed, only during the Spirit Festival can sunlight form these light beams within Immortal Falls. The method to unlock the third mechanism lies in the interaction between the rocks and the light beams. The final mechanism demands both perfect timing and positioning. It's truly ingenious of Master King Yoon to devise such a trial. But how do we unlock this? Look closer at the waterfall's center. The waterfall's center. Right here, I assume. There's a shadow within the falling water. What could it be? Legend tells of an immortal who once danced with a sword behind the waterfall, hence its name, Immortal Falls. We need to position the rocks to make light beams converge on the shadow within the waterfall to unlock the mechanism. However, these rocks must be moved following the principles of leftward rotation and yin-yang numbers. Oh, mercy. Turning leftward once or thrice represents yang numbers, creating yang lines. Turning leftward twice, or not at all, represents yin numbers, creating yin lines. Oh right, you don't need to move the first rock since it's already in sunlight, naturally forming a yang line. Heaven's yang is Qiang, and Heaven's hexagram consists of 6 yang lines, which is the answer to the mechanism. 6 yang lines, meaning we must turn 6 specific rocks either once or thrice to unlock it. Let me have a try. Yep, Mateus, I believe we have reached hell. Okay, so she said we don't need to move the first one. I do appreciate they zoomed out. That at least is something. Okay, so the end goal is to bounce it here. And we need 6 yangs. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start here. So 1. Okay, that would be a yang, right? 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. All right, see, I'm not an idiot. I totally can solve puzzles. I feel pretty good about that. I read that one correctly. Also, my Star Rail experience coming through, because they had a whole thing in Pinnacle about doing that. Keyholes. Should we use 2 keys we attained earlier? Okay, come on, Yi. Babble 2 OP, please. No, I have my moments, okay? You gotta give me one once in a while. It was all that good karma I've earned over the last few weeks of frustration. Should we use the 2 keys we attained earlier? No, Yi. No. Stick your fingers in it. Miss Boo. Miss Boo, are you anxious? Until now, everything has gone smoothly. Just like it had been for me every time. Everything exactly the same. Which means what comes next is the final mystery you couldn't solve? Yes. Through the years, I've calculated it countless times, always arriving at heaven hexagram of 6 yang lines, but throughout the journey, I've relied on your guidance to reach this point. Now it's my turn to demonstrate what I can do. You get it, E. Get it, E. Impressor. Didn't you journey thousands of miles to Central Plains for someone who could unlock the final mystery? Mister, you win. I'm here for you if we fail, but I swear I'll uncover the Legacy's final secret, both for you and Immortal Island. He's actually, like, doing stuff in this section, I will say. Nothing happened. I failed again. This alignment occurs only once during the spirit ceremony, in the hours before dusk. Now, barely an hour remains. Yeah, I was gonna say, that actually makes this really difficult, because you only get, like, a couple hours every year to try, so you can't really brute force this. 6 yang lines, the heaven hexagram again. Heaven's yang is Qian, but when yang reaches its peak, it becomes the symbol of arrogant dragon's remorse. Was my obsession destined to lead to failure? Only 1 hour left. So we still have an hour. Yi thinking the pill bottle is half full right there. Miss Boo, there may be other ways to position these rocks. We mustn't lose heart yet. 1 hour. You're right, I can't surrender so easily. This stone platform bears 2 keyholes. Perhaps Master King Yun meant to show that our keys from the previous trials are indeed correct. If our previous steps were right, then the problem lies in the final step. The Heaven's hexagram ability to reveal the stone platform confirms that Immortal's Fall's mechanism is tied to 64 hexagrams. There must be combinations we haven't discovered yet. Let's try again. Through these years, I've attempted countless combinations, and only the Heaven hexagram ever showed results. But, as he said, it's not time to surrender yet. Okay, I'll calculate the hexagram combinations while you adjust the rocks. Still 1 hour. Still, we have 1 hour. The game starts counting down. If you can't do it, you literally have to wait a year of real life time. It's very hardcore. Night has fallen. The timing has passed. In the past hour, we tried many combinations, yet beyond the initial heaven hexagram, none could guide the beam to the shadow. Where exactly lies our error? If King Yun fan art marked Master King Yun's beginning, then this legacy must mark his end. Between the points lies Immortal Island and the 3 trials, the journey itself. In this vast world, all is nature's creation. This reflects Master King Yun's evolving mindset. So, what does Immortal Falls ultimately represent? Heaven, with its 6 yang lines, comes first from 64 hexagrams, embodying supreme yang and strength, matching the original King Yun fan art. But when it reaches its extreme, it must face the arrogant dragon's remorse. Was this Master King Yun's block? Wait, though the platforms vanish, the shadow in the falls remains. The hexagram to open the mechanism cannot possibly be the Heaven hexagram. Not Heaven, but how? Miss Boo, look, the shadow in the falls center remains, even though the platform vanished. Indeed, it's still there, but the light beam. Is it going to be moonlight? The moonlight is forming its beam. This beam must be created by Immortal Falls' unique terrain and the rock arrangement, appearing only on Spirit Ceremony Day each year. The beam is still there, which means we still have time. We still have time. In past attempts, I've always assumed failure when the platform disappeared. Could it be that the night of the Spirit Ceremony is the true timing? When the day yields to night, yin and yang exchange places. If daylight corresponds with Heaven's 6 yang lines, might nightfall call for Earth? No. Just as extreme yang leads to arrogant dragon's demise, neither yang nor yin can exist in isolation. Earth cannot be the answer. When yin and yang flow as one, all things spring to life. This is the profound truth that martial arts seek. As day yields to night, this interplay between heaven and earth must be the key. Ms. Boo, among the 64 hexagrams, how many share ties with Earth? We have Earth hexagram 6 yin lines along the Earth-Water Army, Water-Earth Alliance, Thunder-Earth Enthusiasm, Earth-Heaven Peace, Heaven-Earth Stagnation, the Earth-Mountain Modesty, 7 hexagrams in total. Excluding Earth, 6 possible combinations remain. The answer must be among these. Let's keep trying. Okay, if we need to know the exact hexagram's form, just ask me. Crafting puzzles that incorporate nature's elements while simultaneously testing one's wisdom and knowledge. Truly a design of master caliber. Immortal Island is a place of peace, just like Wutong Village used to be. Master King Yun must have been a profound kind of person. Even seeing this elaborate arrangement, you perceive not someone displaying vanity or seeking fame, but rather a kind soul. This surely exemplifies what it means to be lofty without arrogance. Had I been born a century earlier, I genuinely wish to have witnessed Master King Yun's grace. I think some stuff is lost in oh, I'm sure it is. Okay, so do we have a clue on this one? Follow the principles of leftward rotation and turn the rocks directly to the light beam onto the shadow of the waterfall to solve the mechanism. And I will take your clue. Turning leftward once or thrice represents yang, creating yang lines. Turning leftward twice or not at all represents yin. Alright, 2 or not at all. No questions yet. 2 or not at all. So right now this one's a dead end. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. We move this one. Okay, it's facing south currently. Let's see what 2 does. 1, 2. Would be a dead end. Okay, I don't think we need to move this one. Because it was also or not at all. 1, 2. Okay, that's a dead end. So 1, 2. I don't think we have this one correct. Unless I've already moved it, that's a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not at all. 1, 2. Maybe. 1. Maybe. That was not a 2 rotation though. I don't think this guy's involved. I don't think this one's right. Okay, I'll take her clue. I didn't get this one in one shot. All right, first 3. 6 lines is yin yang yin yin similar. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. So they're not all gonna be. Oh my goodness. Okay, yin yang yin 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 symbolizing army and war. Would you give me a reset? Okay, so yin yang. Okay, so we need 2 here. 1, 2. Okay, 1 or 3 on this one. 1. Okay, that might work. 1, 2. Okay. So, and it was yin yin yin. So either nothing or 2 rotations. 1, 2. Okay, I just didn't have that piece of the puzzle. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Okay, apparently I'm good at hexagrams. The stone platform appeared once again. This time we'll definitely solve the mystery. Yee, 2 OP. A cave! We finally succeeded! Aw. Mystery, you win at last! We've done it! How rare is it in a video game that a character actually hugs another character? It took like 4 expansions for Final Fantasy XIV to actually have a hug. Miss Boo! Oh! I'm sorry, I got too excited. It's quite alright, Miss. Master King Yu's legacy must lie in the cave. Shall we explore it? Okay. That was a pretty rough puzzle, though. If I didn't luck into that... Shenlun Hong. Miss Shenlun, after such effort to make this work, why do you suddenly appear lost in thought? Are you recalling something? Do you remember the manuscript of Lady Lingbo the sect leader Mu entrusted to us? Lady Lingbo's manuscript. Why suddenly mention this? It recorded that after Mount Ten Tai, Master King Yu engaged in a duel with Lady Lingbo, yet neither the outcome nor subsequent whereabouts were ever documented. Now we know Master King Yu later journeyed to Immortal's Island, and that sword monkey immortal. Master King Yu is renowned for fan techniques, so why would the companion monkey display such profound swordsmanship? Oh, you mean Lady Lingbo must have accompanied Master King Yun to Immortal Island? It's possible. If true, something connected Lady Lingbo must exist about Master King Yun's legacy. Aha. Now we'll know we've unlocked the final mechanism. All answers we seek must lie within. Let's hurry inside. Well, that's pretty too. It was a trap all along. Well, they mentioned somebody dancing in the waterfall, so that was probably Lady Lingbo. These seem to be weapon marks from at least 5 different types of blades. Such marks cover every wall, as if a mighty warrior once fought to the death here. Could others have discovered the place before us and battled over the legacy? They didn't interfere with any of the inscriptions, suggesting they existed before the text was carved. I think the cave was like this before Master King Yun left the legacy. Look here, the stone platform to the left. A bronze mask and a fan. Stories tell that Master King Yun always traveled masked. This could be the very one. Most likely, there must be where Master King Yun kept the legacy. Yoink. The fan's surface feels cold to the touch. It's made of ice raw silk, and its ribs are a material I can't even recognize, a truly precious artifact. The characters for King Yun are etched on the fan. This must have been Master King Yun's personal weapon. These are quite clearly left for future generations. Miss Boo, after your tireless quest for the legacy, the time has come for you to claim your reward. No, I already have my Taiji fan. You should take both the fan and the mask. These are too precious. I wasn't alone in earning the legacy, but I was blinded by my fixation on Heaven Hexagram. Without your insight, we'd have never reached this place. So please, don't argue with me about this. Well, I'm gonna equip it on you anyways, so that's what's gonna happen here. End of turn recovery, stack of deft. When your turn ends, enemies within 12 are affected by dread. Nice. I see. Thank you for giving these to me, Miss Boo. Don't be silly. These are Master King Yun's gifts. Why thank me? I already carry an enormous debt to you. I won't claim credit for someone else's gifts. Though we found Master King Yun's fan, we've yet to discover any martial arts records. There are 2 more stone platforms. The records might be there. Let's take a look. Right one next. Another scroll. Scroll of Icy Land. Scroll of Icy Land. The painting depicts a frozen land in the northeast. 3 painted scrolls, 3 different locations. What could their significance be? Look, there's a bamboo scroll inside the painting. This bamboo scroll. Records of Yin Yang School. This must be the same Yin Yang School Mr. Ling mentioned. Could Master King Yun's legacy truly be connected to the organization that vanished a century ago? May Yin Yang School infiltrated Jingyan, slaughtered the entire Yan family of mystics, and seized 3 9-region scrolls. Arrived too late, deep regret. July. Yin Yang School lurking in Jingnan, killing renowned mystic families, hunting the 9-region scrolls. Secured the last 2 scrolls from the Zhao family first and saved them. Blessed fortune. February. Yin Yang School kidnapped 88 children, intercepted them with you at Gusu Coast. Slew 13 evil disciples, all children rescued. Blessed fortune. April to September. Yin Yang School set an ambush outside Immortal Crossing. 35 evil disciples. Eliminated them with you. These entries seem to document Master King Yun and someone named Yu preventing Yin Yang School from seizing the 9-region scrolls. Are these 3 scrolls we discovered? Most likely. The later entries continue with Master King Yun's confrontation with Yin Yang School and their atrocities until... September. 3 months hidden on Immortal Island and 2 of the 9-region scrolls. The final battle with Yin Yang School approaches. Must eliminate this evil. October. Fought alongside you against Yin Yang School's leader and elite members of Immortal Falls. Beheaded 7. Victory. October. Journey to Yangzhou with you. Retrieve 7 of the 9-region scrolls. Yin Yang School completely destroyed. Note. The 9-region scrolls were left by ancient sages. They are treasures of the Central Plains and must not be treated lightly. With all 9 scrolls unite, they reveal dragon veins and fate of Central Plains. Yin Yang School must have sinister intentions for wanting these. Such powerful organizations rarely vanish completely. Though destroyed now, the remnants may still exist. Thus, I've scattered the scrolls across distant isles to keep them from evil hands. Future generations must protect these for the Central Plains people. The 9-region scrolls, Dragon Veins, and Fate of Central Plains. So these 3 scrolls hold such importance. For 8 long years, they battled Yin Yang School. Yin Yang School, I suspect the current pirate leader must be their descendant. They seek Master King Yun's legacy to obtain the 9-region scrolls. Even if Dragon Veins and Fate might be mere tales, our predecessors gave their lives protecting these scrolls. For that alone, I'll never let them fall into the hands of Yin Yang School remnants. Yes, we must stop them! I believe my Shifu once mentioned Lady Lingbo had Yu in her name. My Shifu told me about that as well. So Yu was indeed Lady Lingbo from a century ago. After their duel, they became companions and thwarted Yin Yang School plots. Yet scarcely anyone knows of this tale, or even Yin Yang School itself. Perhaps those 2 remarkable souls, whether others recognize their accomplishments, held little significance. Fair. Pathway to Celestial Heights, written by Master King Yun. This must be Master King Yun's martial legacy. Let's take a look. Okay. I do not know if there's a bonus configuration, Tanth. Please don't threaten me with having to do it again. This method, it's not martial arts. The text contains neither technique nor cultivation methods, but rather guidance for nurturing mind and spirit. Even a brief glance reveals a calming power, like Mr. Yuan. Like standing between mountains and sea, watching misty waves and drifting clouds. Mr. Yuan, do you hear me? No, more like becoming. Merging one's essence, energy, and spirit with heaven and earth, feeling nature's beauty and the world's vastness, clearing away all distraction, thoughts, and aggression. How marvelous. Yuan Yi! Oh. What happened? I should be the one asking that. You've been reading for quite a while, deaf to anything I said. I fear you'd fallen into some kind of hidden trap and your internal energy had gone awry. I see. Sorry for worrying you. Master Queen Yun truly deserves the legendary reputation. This book records a profound method, precious for any martial art. I got completely absorbed. But internal energy only runs wild when martial artists are disturbed by stray thoughts and violent emotions during practice, when we make mistakes in our training. Yet this method could never cause such trouble, because this book isn't martial arts at all. Not martial arts? How can that be? This book contains only a method of cultivating the mind. You'll find neither combat techniques nor cultivation methods within. But didn't you call it precious for martial arts? Indeed it is. Our greatest enemy is a cluttered mind. Master this method and one can practice with absolute clarity, achieving twice the results and half the effort. While clearing the mind sounds simple enough, even those who've dedicated decades to meditation would never truly achieve it. But still, it's not... Oh, I became so engrossed in the text I forgot about Miss Boo and Immortal Village's pirate troubles. Though this book is precious, it won't help us fight. We haven't explored the entire cave yet. Perhaps the martial texts are stored elsewhere. Let's keep looking. Yes. Let's keep searching. Pathway to Celestial Heights. It's a piece of armor. Removes 2 debuffs. Returns 50% key when using... Okay, that's pretty nice. Skill acquisition rate. Ooh, 10% extra. Yum yum. When practicing martial arts, one must focus without distraction. This is why all entry-level cultivation methods begin with meditation to calm the mind. Even Beggarcept follows the principle. Yet this pathway to Celestial Heights doesn't merely pursue stillness. Indeed, it guides practitioners to unconsciously perceive the wonders of nature's creation, thereby harmonizing one's essence. At that stage, one's mind contains only natural elements, effortlessly eliminating distracting thoughts, achieving genuine martial clarity. Mastering such a method would enhance martial arts practice, particularly internal energy cultivation. To accomplish such a book, to call Master King Yun merely extraordinary would scarcely do it justice. We've checked all 3 stone platforms, and the only path to Celestial Heights book bears a slight relation to martial arts. Miss Boo, have you looked at the inscriptions on the wall? I noticed them when we came in. Those characters match those in the 9 region scrolls. They're from the previous dynasty. Whether through time's erosion or perhaps deliberate design, these characters appear crooked and scattered, looking rather strange. However, the content merely tells Master King Yun's life story, with no mention of martial arts. Life story. Though I can't decipher the text, these symbols, they're Bagua, the 8 trigrams, aren't they? Yes, Bagua symbols are carved between the text passages, like the heavenly trigram beside you. Huh? Nin. One trigram is missing. If we view this cave as a Bagua diagram, from left to right and center, we see lake, fire, thunder, mountain, water, wind, and heaven. The earth triagram is missing. 3 stone walls, 3 platforms, 3 sets of objects representing different stages of life stages. For Master King Yun, everything here represents a complete life. Yet, why doesn't it remain incomplete? Incomplete, missing earth triagram. Records of Yin Yang School, future generations must protect these. The missing earth triagram, could it be? I think I know how to solve this. Since a triagram is missing here, we must complete it. Complete it? Oh, you want me to serve as the final earth triagram? I knew you'd understand. You're precisely right. If my intuition serves me right, Master King Yun's final secret might be unsettle one's mind. Mr. Yun, you must steel yourself and maintain absolute clarity. Let me know when you're ready. I think I'm ready, but just in case, we'll save the game. I do kind of want to look around a little bit. All right, nothing I can click on. Fieldstone yellow jade ore. Okay. Malshinite jade ore. Your body's ready. Oh, you need your mind to be ready. The body thing comes later. Bunch of jade ore. Man, where were you when I needed this jade ore so badly? Okay. Nothing else that's clicky. Yeah, nothing else in here. It will be dangerous. Make sure you have equipped Pathway to Celestial Heights. Not yet. For this final test, you must maintain absolute clarity. Look. Celestial Heights. I see. Okay, Yi. This is definitely better than what we had on. Equip. Okay. Hopefully we're powerful enough. What are we up to? We're only supreme. What a loser. Alright, here we'll pop in here. Upgrade. Okay, a few more. And in here. I don't remember where we were at. Increase move after composing. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it gives agility and internal power. Or I guess this one gives it internal power. Alright, we'll pop it. I'm not too excited about that one. Alright, in Yin, we grab 25% chance to get priority when entering battle. You do MP and key gathering. Maybe. Governing seems pretty darn weak. Because it's just HP, it's not the base stat. Okay, Girdle. When attacked from the back, decrease accuracy. Extra move. When target has more than 1 grid away. Okay, this is what we were working on, but I can't afford it. Boo. I'm gonna make another fresh save since I just did some other stuff. Okay, we'll give it a try here. Hopefully we'll be alright. Yes. Okay, let's get started. The items on the left platform, the King Yan fan and bronze mask accompanied Master King Yun and Jing Hao, and this wall records the beginning of Master Jing Yun's journey. Since this marks the beginning, the corresponding technique must be King Yan fan art you shared with me during our first meeting in Peking City. King Yan fan art, yes, that marked Master King Yun's beginning, and our beginning as well. I'll begin reading the wall inscriptions now. Sure. 30 years ago, I claimed the title Master King Yun, believing I would stand above all others and carve my name into history. Little did I know... Little did I know that at death's door, my brief life would make even 3 stone walls excessive. The King Yun fan art was my family heirloom, thus I could not fulfill my father's wish. Destinies rise and fall, such is the way of the world. To throw the land into chaos for one's foolish ambitions, Master King Yun might have done it, but I cannot. Now, I seal this fan here, awaiting its destiny. Soar through the heavens and walk among the clouds, gazing down upon the world's heroes. Heh. Those who once heard those words must now be dead or well into their twilight years. Surely no one would whisper such tales to future generations. The world's heroes. The world stretches vast and wide. How could one see all true heroes from merely Mount Tan Tai? How could one see a sword like that? Oh, I'm cultivating so hard right now. As suspected, this cave contains another mechanism. Combined with the incomplete Bagua, it forms a formation lacking one element. When someone completes it, the formation activates, allowing them to resonate with the life story inscribed on the ancient characters. The reason these characters are crooked and scattered is to conceal Master King Yun's true martial legacy. The first wall reveals the complete version of King Yun fan art. Nope. Was not ready for that. You guys seem like you're a little spicy. You're a little spicy. Okay, we need to make sure we take this pretty seriously. Okay, that's not particularly useful. Okay, that's a heal. Okay, I don't need any of those at the moment. Let's have you go here. Grievous wound that one. Okay. Yi apparently is immobilized. Alright, at least I can still buff. Move to the rear. Stagnant? Sure. Evasion! I don't love that. Alright, Yi, hop over here. Buff. Beautiful. And let's monkey. Oh, really beautiful. Oh, those multiple turn procs. Alright, Tai Chi. Good job. Okay, if I do Dragon Roar, we can hit both of them. Move here. I gotta be a little bit careful. I don't really have a good way to heal otherwise. So she can heal herself, and that's about it. I'm glad I leveled Yi before we started this. That could have been awkward. No, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Okay, let's continue focus firing this one for now. Okay, I'm gonna need to, I think I better pop a heal here. I'm getting a little nervous about this. So give me this one. Move to here and hit him. And Yi is stuck composing. Gross. Alright, I do think I'm probably gonna need to pop one of my heal ones. Do I have one? Wind and Cloud could heal. I need to do Wind and Cloud. Alright, if I go here, I think I can hit both of them. They both evade. That's not what I wanted. And again, I need to compose because they've turned off all my abilities. Yeah, I have Tai Chi up. Can't hit both of them. Alright, then focus on this one. Once we have one down, we'll be relatively safe, maybe? I say nervously as she heals. That's not good. All right, go here. You are in a lot of danger. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I thought we had it, and then she got the big heal. And they keep disabling me. All right, get at least the side hit. Come on, Yi. Oh, I don't think we made it. We might have to go. We might have to go grind a little bit. All the stupid healing that they've got. Can hit. I can't reach both right now. Let's heal again. Yeah, we are definitely underleveled for that. Wow. Okay. Didn't it work? Don't lose heart. Let's rest a little bit and try again. Okay, well, nice. I don't have to actually reload that. Okay, well, we definitely... what do you mean rest a little bit and try again? I need to go grind. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I will have to check the food. I guess we could do that. That would give me a little bit. We almost had that. If we could kill one of them, we'd probably be okay. But then it healed a whole bunch. All right, well, step one, I would need to actually heal. So let's pop this. Apparently a lot of snake eggs. I didn't have a food buff on, but we totally could have one. Okay, MP doesn't really matter. I need HP. There we are. Use 3. Okay, Yi's back to full. She's not in my party. That's annoying. Okay, let's figure out our best food buff. Golden Trio Broth. Become immune to multiple debuffs, internal damage, lame, and the effects of key or displace you for 3 turns. That would be decent. 3 turns only, though. Spends 1 debuff before your turn starts, last 5 turns. That's probably better. Increase attack by 15%. That might also do it. 5% evasion wouldn't be terrible. Crit. Accuracy would probably be the best thing. They were super dodgy. Removes 1 stack buff. Wait. Removes 1 stack of this buff and 1 debuff after composing. Yeah, that's whatever. A bunch of restore. Extra defense could be okay. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking... Let's try the attack. I feel like the attack is probably the way to go. Alright, let's try that again. It will be dangerous. Make sure you've equipped it. Yes. Let's get started. Okay, I know a little bit more about your trixies this time. I'm gonna run over here, and we're gonna monkey him. He is way tankier than she is, so it's better that they attack him. Alright, you look like you're gonna be my first target. Actually. Go here. And give me my... Oh, did I take that off? Sword mantra. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When did I change out my my double damage thingamabobber? That's a little awkward. Randomly clears 2 debuffs. I mean, that could be useful at a certain time. Increases attack. Oh no, 4 symbols is what I was looking for. We're okay. I just didn't see the thing I thought should be at the top. Alright, bonk. Alright, let's get the damage buff. Okay, Gathering Storm. So move here and then gather the storm. Okay, Yi, I think you need to monkey around a little. No, we don't have that back yet. Tai Chi. There it is. Like 11k damage. All right, you just finish this one off. There you go. Okay, now we've got it. Turns out when you just crits every single attack, you just win. I know, that's weird. I wouldn't have expected that either. Sure. Since it's the only thing I can do. Ow. Double ow. How dare you? You know what? We'll monkey around. And she'll have to compose because she can't do anything else. Alright, and... hit. There it is. We got raffled the first time. I guess I was better at taunting this time. Or they just didn't evade. That's really what it is. The first time I missed a whole bunch of attacks. If we have to do multiple fights in a row, though... I have the power! I finished the first wall. How do you feel? It turns out King Yen fan art concealed two sets of techniques, the lethal combat-oriented version of Master King Yun's early creation. This refined version, carved here on the wall, was an ingenious hidden within the original. No wonder I sensed something peculiar during my previous practice. Misty waves, flickering clouds, lightning strike, immortal's descent. This enhanced version perfectly embodies martial grace and elegance, truly an art of the heavens. Given its complexity without my prior experience with King Yun fan art and study of Pathway to Celestial Heights, mastering it so quickly would have been impossible. Mr. Yuen is being too modest. I've also practiced both of them, but if it were me, I couldn't have done it in the same amount of time. 2 walls remain. Shall we proceed? Okay. Okay, well, I'm very glad it healed me to full. I assume we're gonna have another fight, so we probably should eat another meal. Clears 1 debuff before your turn starts. I guess I don't know what I need, so let's save. Are you ready, Mr. One? This could be dangerous. Make sure you've equipped the Pathway to Celestial Heights. Yes. Let's get started. After the sword duel at Baiday Lake, I concealed my identity as Master King Yun and journeyed with you. By chance, we learned about Yin Yang School. Yin Yang School, originating from Yangtze, terrorized the Eastern Sea while plotting for the Central Plains. They sought the 9 region scrolls, supposedly drawn by ancient sages. These scrolls are said to map the Central Plain dragon tracks, holding the key to its destiny. This pursuit of Yin Yang School reveals their predatory ambition. Though talk of dragon veins and destiny may sound mystical, their obsession suggests the scrolls harbor secrets. But such secrets mean nothing to me. In my final 5 years, I sailed alone through the Eastern Sea Islands, concealing 6 scrolls among them. First, to keep Yin Yang School's remnant. Second, if future generations are truly interested with enough luck on their side, they can gather all 9 scrolls. Yin Yang School's toxic martial arts, though different from Central Plain technique, follow the same Yin Yang principles at the core. All martial arts spring from this source. One mustn't be deceived by appearances. It seems quite obvious now. If I had known this principle then, that battle. Though they were foes, their arts had strengths. I now record them here for future observation. Oh no! They've got guns! Alright, run up. Give me my buff. Ooh. That's not building a lot of confidence. How did you take that little damage? You only have 914 defense. You know what? I really don't want her to monkey them. I don't really want to use my AoE. Alright, just do that one. Poke. He threw fire at me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna chance a monkey here. This might be cocky. Okay, we did get another turn. We'll go here and we'll hit them. Okay. I don't know why that one hit him so lightly, but we seem like we'll be okay. We could do Trigram. Or no, excuse me, Tai Chi. Yeah, just finish him if you can. He seems to be the dangerous one. We didn't finish him. Alright, finish him. Thank you. Alright, E, buff. Alright, I think we're gonna be just okay now. I can't imagine these little chumps will be able to finish me off. 2k. Yeah, he is kind of healing. Go here, hit him. Incapacitate. You'll love to see it. And if we go here, we can monkey around. Okay, use to apply Bewilder. Bewilder. Accuracy decreases by 20%. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see the sword evasion build forming here pretty strongly. Just you debuff the crap out of their accuracy, you buff your evasion, and then you have a whole bunch of things that proc when you evade, as you can see. Alright, call the storm. And Yi, do a little Tai Chi. You do it here, we'll get side attacks. Okay, that was a lot easier than the first one. Holy moly. Astral Shrine Method sounds almost righteous, but its contents look insidious, far from the orthodox martial arts. This technique builds on yin-yang and five-element theory, incorporating astronomical principles. It should have been a profound internal art. Yet among countless constellations, it fixates particularly on the Yinghao Heart Palace, formed by 1 star of the D constellation and 4 from the Fang and Zin constellations. The heart governs the 5 organs and the channel blood energy, most crucial among the eternal organs. Thus, these who build the Heart Palace through this method gain limitless body energy. With endless energy comes multiplied power, yet when the power grows excessive, the 5 elements lose balance. Moreover, Yinghao, being an unlucky star, extended practice of this technique. Extended practice creates a fatal flaw. Harming others first harms oneself. Worse, it corrupts the mind, leading one down a demonic path. Master King Yun must have recorded this technique to reveal Yin Yang School's true nature. We must never practice it. Of course not. I'd never touch such a malevolent art. Only 1 wall remains. Let's move on. She's already maxed out. Yee, you can't get her above 100. And just for safety's sake, I think I am going to eat again. Those were kind of garbage. That's a heal. Crit? Sure. I have 5 of those. I should be able to actually cook some buff food finally. I'm pretty high in my cooking. Malevolent. What? Internal energy. Alright. Mortality impaired art. Years have passed, circumstances change. Though I remain myself, Master King Yong is no longer Master King Yun. Immortal's Island was once Yin Yang School's Eastern Sea stronghold. Its people, their slaves. After you and I defeated Yin Yang School, I knew there would be a cutscene on that cliff. What was it, Lady Bo? Or Lady Bai? Lingbo. From Master King Yun to the Eastern Sea Immortal, you seem quite fond of the new title. Being called immortal by a few islanders of this remote village means nothing. When Master King Yun defeated countless powerful martial arts atop Mount Tentai, looking down upon the world, that was... What was the... that was what? Come now, don't be angry with me. Everything that happened at Mount Tentai no longer matters to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spent these years helping me hunt Yin Yang School, becoming an immortal known only to these islanders. They called Yin Yang School members masters out of fear. When they call you immortal, it springs from genuine gratitude. Master King Yun never knew her thousands of admirers' thoughts, but Jing, these people before you, and many others you've saved, you know their gratitude runs deep and true. When do you return to Central Plains? Aren't you going back? Master King Yun no longer exists, nor does anyone from the previous dynasty. I have no reason to return. Immortal's Island is its own paradise. Staying here to contemplate martial arts promises peaceful days. Still, never forthright with her feelings, this is the only thing that hasn't changed after all these years. Once my injuries heal, I'll go back. In about 7 days, I suppose. Take care. You too. Oh, you fool. Don't let other concerns interfere with your martial training. Once I complete that book, I'll return to Central Plains for another duel with you. Sure, I'll wait for you at Baiday Lake. Spoilers, I don't think he ever returned. Who would have thought that it would take 7 years to complete the pathway to Celestial Heights? The second sword duel at Baiday Lake? Oh, maybe he did make it back. Okay, we get our whole party for some reason? Miss Xingwan, this feels very familiar. Bidet whirling swordplay, ladling bows, martial arts. Okay. I was not prepared for that, but sure. Get your buff up. Get your evasion on, is more like it. Yeah, I really need to look at our cultivation techniques and see if we can move those around. I do not have that done very well at the moment. Let's focus fire on this one. Evasion. I knew it. Alright, get your buff up. Get your buff up. We are like right at the edge of being able to handle this. This is pretty dangerous. Alright, Yi, I think you need to monkey around a little here. I can't hit both of them, unfortunately. Let's still focus fire on this one. Wait a minute, I thought she was taunted. How did she be able to attack somebody else? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, stay on target here. Boy, this is not going well. Oh, and a line attack. Alright, well, Tai Chi. You can kind of... Oh, you cannot handle it. And they disabled me. Oh, I think I need to target her first, possibly. I don't think we got this. I'm pretty sure we're done here. Yeah, just... Again, just all those evasions. If we had actually hit, we would have won. But they've evaded about 90% of my attacks. Zip over here. Sure. Yeah, see, if we hadn't got evaded, so just lost to RNG here, I suppose. Zip over here. Actually, no. Go here and monkey him. I'm pretty sure we can do this fight. Why did that not work? Don't lose heart. Let's rest and try again. Yeah, you say rest and try again, but you won't let me leave the cave. We're actually in a little bit of trouble with that. Because I only have so much healing. Okay, that's actually a really good one. I'm actually going to use that. That'll make us attack faster. Alright, heal. Heal. That's only at halfway. Heal. He's got that protagonist appetite, apparently. Okay, here we go. So I need to get... Five of these will do it. Okay, now we're full again. Let's make a fresh save. I'm not sure we can do this one. I guess we could look... And I can't level her up because she's not in the fight. That's annoying. Okay, I can give you some power. All right, let's give her some meridian points. Not stamina. Let's just try that. All right, and you are not done here. Okay. Yeah, let's finish that up. So I will give her one more. Meridian points. Use. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's try. All right, that's a lot more stats than we had before. Let's give that a try. Yes. All right. So we're basically just hoping they don't evade. Basically, that there's not a lot to that. Just don't evade. All right, let's see if we can take her out first. Yeah, she has less attack though. I guess that's fine. He evades. Just get good. Simple as. Yeah, I'm kind of locked in here. I wonder if is this the point that all the like forum people warned about not getting locked into? I have a feeling I've locked myself into a dangerous bit. Okay, you could go to either spot. Go over here. I don't want to be in a line because they have that really strong line attack. I need to remember that. Although I can't fully avoid it. Right, go up here. Actually, go there and I can hit both of them. Yeah, look at that. Okay, when they evade, I think they got damage up buffs. I see what happened. Okay, that's good to know, but there's not a lot I can do about it. I mean, I have to hit them. Move here, hit her. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're probably okay. By simple fact that we actually were able to take that down. Okay, you can monkey dance. Actually, you know what? Don't monkey dance. Instead, why don't we do our moo dance and we'll buff everybody. If you're gonna be like that and hide, all right, then Yi gets whapped really hard. Do some Tai Chi at him. That would have been really nice bad crit. Heal. Turn over here. Big hit, big hit. That was not a very big hit. Okay, okay, Yi. Alright, Yi, you just gotta run away for a second. I need to let him heal. I don't have a lot he can do. Alright, go here. Should I do the same with you? Yeah, let's spread out a little bit so we're not all getting hit at the same time. Alright, you can still fight. Go up here. We have your unique. Oh, the double hit. What's up with that? That's not even fair. Alright, run over here. Hit. Evasion. Okay, keep creeping closer, Yi. Heal. Nice proc. Get in here. Let's actually do the damage buff before we Tai Chi. Okay, I think we have this one. Oh, and Yi can't do anything. No! You absolute jerk. On the evasion. Twice. All right, the rear. Okay, this is it, Yi. Crit. Come on, Yi. There you go. Woof. Ooh, that was rough. That was really rough. The evasion, man. There's not much I can do about that. I don't have any accuracy food. Thank goodness Yi has been popping those pills like Pez. I think that literally carried the fight. Mister, you win! All worldly matters flow like water, and fleeting illusions need not weigh upon the heart. Though named instant, it seeks not instant achievement. In the vast world and nature's creation are what immortal pursues. Instant of infinity, at least. Finally, we've truly inherited Master King Yun's legacy. No, whether it's the fan or these martial arts carved into the walls, acquiring these alone doesn't constitute truly inheriting the legacy. Records of Yin Yang School. Only by shouldering this responsibility can one truly claim it. Let's go, the century-old duty still awaits us. It's probably pirates. It just occurred to me, when you were telling Master King Yun's story earlier, Lady Lingbo referred to Master King Yun as her. What does that mean? What? You just realized that Master King Yun was a woman? Well, well, there you go. Thank you. You worked so hard to obtain the legacy for Immortal's Island affairs. Well, having claimed Master King Yun's legacy, I will honor her will. But even without this legacy, had you heard that pirates threaten Immortal Island, you would still come, wouldn't you? After all, you're no different from those two remarkable women who, a century ago, all souls of righteousness and compassion. Meeting you, it's been my greatest fortune. Miss Boo, we've journeyed far to the Central Plains, sparing no effort for your hometown's sake. Doesn't that make you the same kind of person? Still, this is my home, so there's some self-interest. I, too, was curious about Master King Yun's legacy, so that's self-interest. We're not saints. We don't seek to absolve selfishness, only remain true to our hearts. To remain true to our hearts, that's quite profound. Several days remain before the pirates arrive. You've worked tirelessly until now and deserve some rest. Let's return to Immortal Village first. According to the records here, during their final sword duel at Baide Lake, they each perfected an extraordinary technique. Baide whirling swordplay and instant of infinity, which became the ultimate expression of their martial paths. Knowing, understanding one another, and achieving greatness together, such an enviable bond. I wish I could have witnessed such a magnificent duel. Hey, Miss Xingguan, Yi, I think our friendship rivals those of the great women. Haha, yeah, we aren't also companions who know, understand one another, and help each other achieve greatness. Having received their legacy, we must also inherit their unwavering commitment to the path of martial arts. In the future, we will surely forge our own distinctive martial paths. We all comprehended the legacy. What was the legacy? Can I equip it? Instant of infinity. Every level increases meridian points. That's great. This method employs the natural world as a mirror reflecting one's hearts. Thus, practitioners must maintain absolute mental clarity. It seeks not immediate gains, but eternal endurance of nature. Its initial stages, it accumulates no energy but purifies meridians. Once purification is complete, one's power increases tenfold, achieving a miraculous transformation in harmony with nature, thus attaining an immortal's grace. If you have an evil heart doing evil deeds, maintains... yes, it would, French. Apparently, yes, I can equip it, French, so don't worry. Use Instant of Infinity, lasts 6 turns. Restores some HP and MP every turn. Increases key gathering speed by 30%. Has a 50% chance to inflict 1 stack of Keygen mark on the target. I don't know what that does. Grants 6 turns of Instant Affinity after entering the battlefield. Using other cultivation methods grants Instant Affinity for 3 turns. That's excellent. I like those. Restore 30% key after composing. Gain 1 stack of effect. Every stack increases max HP and max MP by 3%. Evasion up to 18 stacks. Wow. When having Instant Affinity effect, has a 50% chance to auto gain 1 every turn. Immortal Grace. When having more than 70% MP, has a chance equal to evasion up to 90%, become immune to debuffs, and apply 1 stack of Kingdom Mark to the target after a successful evasion. While the effect lasts, damage output of all fan arts is increased by 50%. What does the mark do, though? You didn't tell me. Okay, you I have equipped because you give a bunch of stats. You I have equipped because you increase Tai Chi. You I have equipped because you give me a bunch of damage. You give me sword. Okay, you're probably my weakest one right now, and the one I don't use the most. Having the sword key is really good, though. I think four symbols gets dropped, although it's higher rarity. Let's try dropping this one, and maybe I'll change my mind. We don't have enough points to master it. Sag. And did you get it too? 6 next. She did not get it. You're not the right person, though. Yeah. You were the right person. Whoop. And you didn't get it? No. Mighty move? Is this new, perhaps? Bide sword formation? This must be new. So right now we were using Flame and Saber, which does ignite, grievous wounds. Okay. This one, Foresight, which increases crit. Attack the target for 2 turns. Decreases accuracy. Yep. Yep. Decreases accuracy. Alright, we're making that evasion team, apparently. When attacking the target, allies with Bide sword formation within 5 grids will target responding deal synthesis attacks. Okay. So there is really a combo here having those characters in your party. Alright, and you got the sword formation. Yep. And unique move. Immortal Ape swordplay. Alright, Thunderbolt, I think you're out. Immortal Ape, I think you're in. And you did not get the method. Alright, you moved yourself back to the bottom for some reason. Okay, I think you're getting a promotion. You can be number 2. Okay, Mighty Move. Okay, she got something different. Moon's Reflection. Every level increases fist weapon mastery. Created by Lady Lingbo, this swordplay integrates the artistry of dance. This move is elegant and mesmerizing, designed to respond only after the opponent acts, seizing advantage. It deals damage to targets within 5 grids in a medium range. Does enfeeble. When using this move, the user and allies equipped with Moonlight Lake move 24 grids around the user. Gain 3 stacks of charged attack. Alright, who else got Moon's Reflection, though? Did you get... Oh, he did get Moon's Reflection. Okay. We took off the... Yeah, we took this off. Okay, I don't think we're using teal. Let's put this on. And, of course, he's out of points. Right. That's not new. Ape swordplay. Alright, Thunderbird, Bolt, you're out. Ape, I think you're in. Yeah, he just needs a bajillion more points, is what that comes down to. Storm Gallop. Apparently he's the only one who got this. Used to gain 3 to 4 stacks of Storm Gallop, each increasing evasion and key gathering speed. When the effect is active, ignore surrounding enemy zone of control. Restores key after using the skill. Riding the Wind. When Storm Gallop's in effect before using any fan art moves, every grid move this turn increases damage. Okay, we're not using fan, so that doesn't really do much. Treading Clouds increases agility by 15%, or by 15. Gain 3 to 4 stacks of Storm Gallop when entering the battlefield. Even not using the fan, I think this is still worthwhile. If Storm Gallop is active, one Storm Gallop is removed after evasion to increase attack by 25%. That's what they were doing. That's where they were getting that attack up. Move by 3, evasion by 10%. Okay, yeah, this is really good. And yeah, we can definitely just take out lightweight technique and put that on. Poor Yi, he needs a bajillion points. We got some big upgrades there. Even if I don't use the fan, which this is really meant for. Does that mean you also got that? You sure did. Alright, don't need that. Equip that. And you actually have the points to level it up. 25% chance to gain Lightless when entering. Increase evasion by 7%. So okay, this is probably better than that. Equip that. Equip that. There. Oop, there we go. Okay, she's pretty stacked on this. Holy moly. Monkey Dance, Swan Steps, Storm Gallop, and Zonyung Lightness skill. She still has some points left. Let's... Okay, she got Moment of Infinity. Okay, you're out. You're in. Level that up. Okay, this actually is not particularly useful for her because she doesn't have anything it boosts. Astral Shrine method. Every stack decreases defense. No, we're looking for evasion stuff. Sword Mantle doesn't count. Golden Bell, maybe. Jade Method, maybe. MP is above. Yeah. Such 5 balances. Reduce MP cost of unique moves, restores key after using lightness. That's actually not terrible. Let's put Bell on for now. Give her some defense. Now let's take that green one off. Yeah, that one's just not it. Jade Method, maybe? Wintry Blow. Increase Frosty Palm Strikes. No. Dragon Grappling. That's Beggar Sack. Deluge of Blood. No. Sword's Key doesn't do anything. I'm feeling like we're coming up a little short here for her. Every stack. Okay. Used to gain a stack of Astral Shrine if the user does not have it. Decreases defense. I really don't want to decrease my defense. Alright, I'm just going to put that on for now, but I'm really looking for something better for her. Okay, and you know what? We just did a whole bunch of management. Let's just make a save. Eastern Sea Immortal. I just got an achievement. Oh, I'm so proud of you, little Wei Yu, actually acquiring the Immortal's legacy. Without Mr. Yuan's help, I never could have succeeded. We all owe him our gratitude. Oh, this young man from Central Plains is truly remarkable. Oh, no wonder he's as handsome as I was in my youth. Stop it, you old rascal. Did we gather beneath the sacred tree today to watch you act like a fool? Gosh, she's so fierce even at her age. Mr. Yuan, you and Wei Yi have solved the legacy's mystery, not only obtaining the immortal weapon and martial arts, but also uncovering the truth about the 9 region scrolls. But this Yin, what is it called? Just like I said, her memory's failing with age. It's Yin Yang School. Yes, Yin Yang School. This Yin Yang School bears a deep blood feud with 2 immortals, and now they're plotting to seize the 9 region scrolls in mere days. How do we repel such enemies? They're just cowards who've been hiding for over 100 years. What's the fear? Immortal Island have our own warriors. If need be, we'll fight to our last breath. Warriors, do you stand with me? No warrior of Immortal Island fears death. Yeah, we'll fight to our last breath. Such admirable courage, but the Eastern Sea Pirates are formidable foes. Even if battle is inevitable, we need strategies. Oh, right. Since you and little Wei Yu have unraveled the legacy, surely you have some clever ideas in mind. Being clever is not my specialty. I'll leave the playing to you, but when the time comes for battle, don't forget to summon me. I initially thought that since we coveted the legacy, it must contain something vital. If we unlock it, we'd have leverage. Then we could either negotiate with them or seek aid from the government. But now that we know they want the 9 region scrolls, and given the bitter history between us, negotiation is out of the picture. Indeed, Yin Yang School holds back only because they're waiting for us to unlock the legacy. Once they've learned we've succeeded, we'll face dire consequences. Our only option now is to find a way to repel their forces. Does that mean it's our moment to shine? Mr. Ling, Mr. Lee! Throughout this journey, we've watched you and Miss Boo taxing your minds. I thought I just needed to fish and stroll around till you solved the mystery, then we return home. Never thought Wu Qing would drag me into this after all. With my leg condition, you'd use me as a stepping stone? Alright, even if it's just for me, would you please share your strategic wisdom? Please, enough banter and let's address the matter at hand. Yeah, I have some minor tricks to offer, but for true defensive strategy, we need a wise man like you. Hey now, don't flatter me. You're quite clever girl yourself. If you ask me, Mr. Yuan will have his hands full with you in the future. Giggle, giggle. Yeah, back to business. We're all confused one crucial point. While the Eastern Sea Pirates have Yin Yang School's backing, they are not one tight organization. Our primary enemy now is just Yin Yang School. And how should we separate them? Why should we? Haven't they already done it themselves? I see. Pirates raid for survival, plundering wealth and ravaging coastal regions, but Yin Yang School pursues the 9 region scrolls, and they'll guard its secrets. So our attackers will primarily be Yin Yang School members. Even so, we might face several hundred, perhaps even 1,000 or 2,000. And they have firearms. Mr. Liu, how many combat-ready warriors with weapons can Immortal Village muster? Do clubs count as weapons? If it can take a life, it counts. Then we have 300 warriors. 300, If Yin Yang sends fewer than 1,000, I'm confident we can handle them. What if they send more? Then we'll have to rely on Wu Qing's strategic expertise. Wu Qing, though we're somewhat outmatched in weaponry, with 2,000 against 2,000, plus your leadership, we should hold the advantage. 2,000 against 2,000? We planned everything for today. Now we wait for Yin Yang School's arrival. Why must even peaceful haven like Immortal Island be drawn into terrible conflicts? I haven't fully mastered the technique for Immortal Falls. It'll be some time before Yin Yang School arrives. I must use the opportunity to refine my skills. Rest up and wait for Yin Yang School. We are really close to the end of stream, and I have a feeling we're going to have a string of battles here. So I think we're actually going to make a save and call it there. So hopefully, can I sail out of here? I want to know if I can grind. I can. Okay. Hopefully between now and next time, I'm going to do a little grinding. I'll probably just go beat up some pirates while I'm eating dinner or whatever, and raise our power level a little bit. So I am so happy, A, to be back with Wandering Sword, B, to be in the DLC, and C, to actually have my internet work 2 days in a row. What a pleasure it has been. So that's going to be it for today's. If you haven't, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It really helps out, especially these small ones. If you're not subscribed, I hope today has earned your subscription. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks on the VOD, join me live for a super chat, consider becoming a member on the channel, which gets you access to members first videos and a Discord channel where I share some game files. Or if you don't want to give it to Google, I do have a Patreon that I opened via request. Over on Patreon, it's basically the same as the memberships, but it also gets you the access to the Discord channel and none of the other perks. So that is mainly just used as a tip jar. So if you're looking for perks, the YouTube membership is the place to be. Okay, guys, we will be back with Wandering Sword possibly on Monday. I have a jury duty summons, so I may or may not be able to stream for the next 2 weeks. I just won't know until I find out if I get called in or not. So if you're not a member of the Discord, you can join for free. You don't have to be a member. And I do a mention when I go live if you don't trust YouTube's notification system. So I strongly suggest hopping on the Discord and getting those notifications if you'd like to see that. All right, guys, very happy with Yi. We got a lot of work done today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing the game. We're making a lot of progress. And before I leave, I just see a chest. Look at that. All right, we'll make a fresh save on that one. And now we'll call it quits there. All right, guys, I'll be back in the evening with astronauts if you want to continue to get some more babble later today. All right, take care, everybody.